Isn't that exciting? Okay, we're gonna do it. Whee! 1, 2, and bing, 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 bing.
This young woman was doing a podcast when shots rang out.
Going live, where you can tune in anytime. She's so silly and she's sassy. She's so untoward. She's impossible to ignore. Kiki doesn't give a fuck. It's a party in the stream. Going bang, bang,
Okay.
bang, 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 bang. Keanu lives on the rise,
Or else it would be,
where you can watch her all the time. She's so silly and she's sassy. She's so untoward. She's impossible to ignore. Kiki doesn't give a fuck. It's a party in the stream. Going bang, 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 bang. Going bang, 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 bang.
Untoward. Unfavorable, adverse, or disadvantageous. Unruly, troublesome. Unseemly, improper.
An adjective as well. There were a few untoward comments when I was leaving the room. Okay, here, untoward, inappropriate. Yeah? Okay, not right for the situation. His behaviour was untoward. Okay? Bad behaviour or not the right behaviour
How untoward of me!
for the situation. Yeah? Okay, untoward.
Untoward. Unfavorable, adverse, or disadvantageous.
My God, I did not mean to leave that on a loop. Hello, everyone. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you feel me? Yes, look how early I am. I am early today for this fabulous Untoward Tuesday. Before we bring Michaelene in here, I would not trouble my lovely, sassy, fabulous co-host slash mother slash best friend with what we're going to cover in the first little hour here, okay? Might not even take me that long. I mean, my God. But it is funny. So, it's Untoward Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. We have a little bit of sassy, hilarious, ridiculous drama to cover. But please, if you brought your popcorn, be respectful. Eat it outside of the room because dozens of people are affected by corn allergies every single year. And I had no idea. I am mortified. The effect that big corn has had on dozens of people in America is debilitating. And everyone needs to know about it. It is 100% not just a tummy ache. So before I bring Michaelene over, I have just a little bit of housekeeping to do. I gotta say something. I don't know. It's just been so funny. So buckle the fuck in. If you haven't cracked a White Claw or whatever your beverage is already, do so now. If you don't have a cigarette or whatever your oral fixation is already, except for popcorn or any corn product whatsoever, light up your cigarette now and buckle the fuck in. It's a fabulous Untoward Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, Erica and Hathaway Clip. Yes, the corn, you guys.
It isn't fair.
It isn't fair. And I feel terrible of how I've treated the allergy community. Keanu the bully. So we're just gonna get into it. And then Michaelene will be here in whenever I'm done with this. But first and foremost, 1 million Kiki bucks for everyone here. Dozens of people, Chrysanthemum, have been affected. 1 million Kiki bucks for everyone here. Happy Untoward Tuesday. And 85,000 Kiki coins.
Wow.
So as you all know, okay, so I was watching the clip of Brittany corn. I was watching my corn intake because I didn't realize how many corn and that too. There are dozens of us. So I was watching the Stalin clip of Brittany venting, I guess, about my little, sassy, lighthearted stream I did, just talking about my perspective on her. And I was laughing out loud. It was fabulous. It was so funny. And we gotta take a look at it because I have some choice thoughts. But also, there's this other fun clip. Tupac Chopra, D-Day, California mountain snake. What is it again? What is his name? It's Tupac Shakur rattlesnake. It's D-Day Cobra. All right, D-Day Cobra. I would just like to say I am so sorry that I hurt your feelings so severely. I really do. I really feel terrible. Let's get into this and I will explain why. Okay? So thank you, Stalin, for these fabulous clips. Just fabulous. I was highly entertained all day. D-Day Cobra of FNT. Okay. Don't ever say you don't know who he is or mistake what his name is. It's D-Day Cobra, and he wants us to know it. He's not going to be ignored. D-Day Cobra will not be ignored. So, anyone here right now, you probably have no idea who this is either, because I didn't as well. And I made the mistake of just simply asking the question. But let's see here. Okay. And I don't mean that in a way that he's not an extremely successful streamer that is a major part of FNT, which is a fabulously successful show, right? Everyone loves it. But everybody that's in that algorithm, I just was confused. Okay? So let's not let's just see what he has to say. So because I am here to apologize.
Chrissy was talking crap again yesterday. Here's a timestamp. 23:40 of Simpcast yesterday. If you're talking about that clip where she was talking to the Keanu chick, I mean, listen, I've made several comments about Chrissy and what she's done and how she's handled the situation. It's only right that she responds. So I didn't.
Okay, so if you are here and you're confused like you would be, because it's not my normal my normal people would be like, yeah, what does he mean? So Chrysanthemum was on FNT for many years, and after she had some controversy with Brittany Venti and the quartering and all that stuff, we all know that, we've all talked about it. This gentleman who she sat on FNT with for years and years took it upon himself to use that for his own content and just shit all over her. And Chrissy and I talked about it on Simpcast. Like, this is a man that I've sat on a show with every week for 5 years, and now he's taking my bad moment on the internet and using it for content, reacting to it, doing all of this, right? So we were just kind of chatting about that. That's all. I don't think it's, I mean,
Really,
where's the loyalty? I mean, my God, you didn't need to. You didn't see any of the other FNT people doing it. But this little baby man has, well, I'm going to say that because from this clip, this is the only time I don't watch FNT. So this is the first time I'm really like taking a look at maybe some insecurities of his. I don't know.
I didn't really care about that. So Chrissy, you know, whatever she said, and I listened to it, it was fine. Like, she was basically just saying, like, she doesn't fundamentally understand why this has happened. And I totally understand that. I got no issue.
Okay, so now he's being nice, probably because what Chrissy said on Simcast rang true. Like, it's kind of odd that I sat there and you sat there with me for 5 years on this show, and then the moment I had a misstep, you fucking, you know, shit all over me on your own show. I mean, okay. This is interesting what you are saying. I like Jeremy, but he shouldn't have gotten involved in all of this. I mean, it doesn't seem like FNT really wants the drama, but this one went rogue and like used it as content on his own platform, and we were merely discussing it. How dare I not know?
Issues with anything she said. However, what's funny is this Keanu chick was on there, and she multiple times claimed she has no idea who I am. And this is the problem.
Okay. I'm going to let it play in that. Okay. Now, I'll let it play. Here you go.
Problem I have with this elitist mentality of people, they sit there and they pretend like, well, who is this person? Or, I don't know what this is. Or, I don't know what that is. I don't know what's going on.
Please hold. Okay. Just 1 second. Watch this. Okay. This is, I believe, what I said here. Okay. Just going to pull this up real quick. Watch this. Okay. It's going to be just fine. Don't you worry. It's real fast. It's really not that big of a deal here, ladies and gents. But I hit a nerve with this man. I hit a real nerve with this baby man, Tupac Copra Shakur. It is wildly entertaining to me that he took this tiny comment so much to fucking heart. I'm like, I'm so confused. Okay, do I not have the clip here? No, I don't have it here. Let's see. I said on this show, bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing. Okay, I don't have the clip. However, what I did say is, I said, what's his name? D-Day Cobra? And I just said, because I didn't want to get it incorrectly. I just didn't want to get it incorrectly because I'm new to watching him. I didn't really realize who he was, but I said, D-Day Cobra, is that it? In a nutshell, that's all I said. But he's calling me an elitist because I don't know. Does he think I'm negging him? Was he dumped or something? Like, it's very confusing. Very confusing. All I said, I went back and watched it. You can go back and watch that Simcast from last Sunday yourself. All I said was, what is it? D-Day Cobra? Literally. And I said his name. I didn't call him Tupac Chopra Shakur or anything. I just said, what was his name? But he's having a real visceral reaction to Kiki. Join the club.
I am. And this is the problem I have is this Keanu chick was on there and she multiple times claimed she has no idea who I am. And this is the problem I have with this elitist mentality of people. They sit there and they pretend like, well, who is this person?
Don't say that. It's D-Day Cobra.
DJ Cobra.
Exactly. Don't mind Eugene. Don't mind Eugene, D-Day. D-Day, don't mind Eugene. He's genuine like me. He walked over, he went, who is it? Please don't mind. He's not negging you. I swear. He knows not what he does.
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
So, okay, so let's get back to this baby man's tears. All right.
I don't know what this is. Or, I don't know what that is. I don't know what's going on. Who? D-Day Cobra? Who is that? Well, Keanu.
Well, that's exactly what I said. I said, what is it? D-Day Cobra, right? I didn't say, who is that? I went, okay, I'm just learning about you. And yes, I followed you on Twitter, and I have proof of this, exactly when and why I did. It's very recently. And I'll show you, but go ahead.
You tell me, because you can follow me on Twitter. I don't follow you, but you follow me. That was the only thing I took from it, was this chick was like, who? D-Day Cobra? I'm not sure who that is. You follow me. Okay.
This man, I don't know, but this seems like a him issue, not a me issue. I don't really I to be so viscerally offended by me going, what is it? D-Day Cobra is I mean, I think this is a bit of a gross overreaction, buddy. I don't know how many times you were dumped or something, but I'm not negging you. I'm married. He's going to make a wild comparison here in a second, and it just made me laugh.
Okay? Like, all you got to just say is like, give your opinion. That's fine. But to be dismissive and pretend you don't know who I am when you follow me on Twitter, that was the thing I thought was the funniest aspect of the whole thing.
No. All right. Watch this. I'll tell you why I followed you. To learn more about you, buddy. To learn why, because someone had told me, now this is not a person. I have redacted everything in this text exchange that could ever, they're just a fan, okay? That was just talking to me on this specific date. And I will tell you exactly why I followed you. So I am you are new to me. Okay, buddy? Okay. So got to get out of your feelings here, and then we'll continue the clip. But so this is no one y'all would know. All right. So I've taken every single thing out. See what that says? That says Sunday, May 10th, right? Okay. That says Sunday, May 10th. All right, buddy? Just so you don't have to be so in your feelings, because I've just figured out who you are, right? Sunday, May 10th. There's that. Sorry, I'm listening to D-Day go off about it right now. And I just cannot believe how far this has escalated. And again, this is no one y'all would know, just a fan. And I say, who's D-Day? I'm not pretending to not know you, buddy. I'm married. I am not negging you, okay? I don't know how many times you've been dumped in your past. I don't know that much about you. I'm a new fan, okay? Is that all right? You need to take a step back, get out of your little, box of emotion. I was not trying to say anything rude. I am new to knowing you. And D-Day Cobra, if you ask me, is a kind of a ridiculous thing to go by. Okay. So again, that would be, what do we have here? May 10th. And I say, who's D-Day? Who's D-Day? Also, I didn't catch all of it. I was out with friends and I just rejected the rest of it. And then this person says, the Friday night tights guy. Okay. So if that's not proof that I am new to being aware of you, I don't know what else is. And then next one, I shall show you, just so we're all clear here, buddy, so you don't have a fucking panic attack. I say, look at this. I say, because I wanted to get to know you, buddy. I say, how do I find D-Day? LOL. And then this person sent me, look, here it is. Sorry, I could have said his full name. He also goes by Jeremy Prime, D-Day Cobra. Okay, so I am very new to knowing you. Sometimes it's difficult to remember names, buddy, especially stupid ones that are, a historical event and a snake. For Christ's sake, the emotions, the emotional, goodness gracious, I am so sorry. I'm so triggered. What do you think that is? What could that be? I'm so sorry.
It isn't fair.
This elitist. So there you go. There's your proof. So then on that very day, I followed you on X. And no, when I saw this, did I unfollow you? Who would do such a thing? So I will be expecting a follow back. Okay. If you want to keep up with me. Okay. There you go. So back to this ridiculous. I'm sorry. It's just too funny. It's just too funny. Small cobra energy is correct. My God. Listen, if you'd like to be my friend, I have to make a fool of you. I wasn't negging you. I'm married. Okay. Now he's going to make a ridiculous comparison. So here we go.
I didn't think anything Chrissy said was out of line or wrong or whatever.
Yeah, because you sat on a show with her for 5 years and then you took the opportunity to shit on her when the opportunity was right. So then she responded very politely and gave you the benefit of the doubt, but was like, hey, this is kind of fucked up. So yeah, no, she didn't say anything out of pocket. You did, bitch. Okay, sorry, Mr. Cobra. I'm sorry. World War II California mountain snake. All right, excuse me, Tupac Chopra. I'm sorry, it's D-Day Cobra.
In reference to me. It is what it is. It's the internet. I've made public comments about, her streams, and it's only right that she responds. So it is what it is. But
right. Well, you didn't need to come at me for saying, go back and watch it. All I said was, what is it? D-Day Cobra? I said it correctly. I followed you on X. You should be, like, oh my gosh, that's wonderful. This fabulous person followed me.
Yeah, this was ridiculous, man. Like,
no, you're ridiculous.
That is. Well, you follow less than 700 people, and I'm one of them, but you don't know who I am. Again, you can have whatever opinion you want about me, but the dismissive nature.
I don't have an opinion about you because I didn't know you, which is why I followed you on Twitter, little man. When a friend texted me, said I was watching D-Day Cobra, and I said, who's D-Day Cobra? So to find out more about you, darling, I followed you on X. Who hurt you? This man is, my God. I have no idea who hurt you. Hi, mommy.
I'm trying to see who you're talking about.
Doing? Oh yeah, no, we're just say you love D-Day Cobra.
I just wanted to see who this man was you were talking about.
Yeah, don't say that, Michaelene. He might get really in his feelings and think you're negging him.
I didn't say his name. I don't even know his name.
No, that's the problem. Is
it DJ?
It's DJ Rattlesnake. All right, I'll see you in a little bit. Right,
okay, bye.
Anyway, all right, let's watch D-Day Cobra. Let's see. That's what I did. I thought it was Deepak Chopra. I thought it was Tupac Shakur, DJ Worm. I don't know. But then he's like, you follow me on X. As of what was it, May 10th? Yes, I did. After inquiring as to who you were. He's so in his feelings. I love it.
Who I am. Again, you can have whatever opinion you want about me, but
I
the
don't.
dismissive nature of like pretending you don't know who someone is pretty funny. Hill Rep says, who is the D-Day this D-Day Cobra you speak of? Just trolling. Yeah.
This man is obviously, I mean, for real, this poor guy. Now I feel bad. It's like, please don't eat popcorn in here. It's bad because I had no idea, like no popcorn, and do not ever ask who anyone is, because we should all know who every single creator is on the internet. It's only right that if you have a show on the internet, and if you are actually just a human being walking around on Earth, we should all know who each other is. And it's rude and out of pocket and downright disingenuous not to know who somebody is, especially with somebody with not a ridiculous name at all, is D-Day Cobra. Okay. Oh yeah, that's exactly right. My God. And then how can I make him happy? I followed him on X and he's like, who I am. This is kind of like chick energy. What do you mean? All right.
Who is this guy?
It would do if this man were like a little bit more aloof. Like he probably wouldn't have had so many troubles. Like I'm only assuming, because again, I don't know much about you, but from the way that you're reacting to me saying, what was it? D-Day Cobra, the way that you're reacting, I'm not a psychologist, but that tells me you have some past trauma of like chicks not knowing your name or not noticing you. Oh, that's probably why you made your name like, let's take a historical event and a snake. Yeah. Love it. All right. Go off with your bad self, DJ. D-Day.
That I follow on Twitter. Like, why the do you follow me if you don't know who I am? And
very
again, it's
energy.
completely understandable for somebody to not know who I am. But I'm pretty sure I've been on streams with that chick too on Chris.
News to me. And also, you're only pretty sure. You're calling me that chick. You also called me Keanu. Did I get offended? No. Follow me back on X, please. You elitist.
Chrissy streams in the past. I'm pretty sure they've covered me on Chrissy streams, and that chick has been on the panel. And so
well, which is it? Have we been on shows together, or we've covered you? Well, if we have, it was obviously so unremarkable it slipped my fucking mind. It took me until May 10th to follow you on X. You got to get a grip, buddy. This is, I hate it. This is very what is it? It's not an easy name to remember. This is very D-Day. This is very D-Day insecure energy. D-Day beta. DJ beta would be a great, you're not very confident. Confidence is key. We'll send you one of Albert Breer's seminars.
Dismissive nature of like, it's the classic,
Now this is a wild scenario that he's going to come up with.
Whenever a guy is interested in a girl and you know that the girl has a boyfriend, you intentionally say the guy's name wrong, and then she has to correct you, and then you dismiss it.
See what I mean about like high school trauma? Like this is deep-rooted trauma he has or something from high school. And also in this scenario, it would be what? Let's hear what he says one more time. Tupac Chopra, rattlesnake.
The guy's name wrong, has a boyfriend. Whenever a guy is interested in a girl and you know that the girl has a boyfriend, you intentionally say the guy's name wrong, and then she has to correct you, and then you dismiss it.
So in this scenario, I'm interested in Chrissy, and Chrissy is your boyfriend. and I'm intentionally saying, what's his name? Kygo? DJ. It's what is it? And then I go, oh yeah, him. This is weird. This is past trauma that you have going on, buddy. And it was not my intention. You just came on my radar because it seemed like kind of like you were waiting for Chrissy to misstep and have a bad moment on the internet. And then after sitting with her on a show called FNT, wildly popular show, just not in my algorithm, just not like what I typically watch. Then you take it to your own channel, shit on her for content. So no, you are new to my sphere. So excuse me. I wasn't negging you. I'm married.
That is a classic move right there, because you were essentially just trying to make him irrelevant. Okay. And the moment that you do that, so like say this girl is dating a guy named Johnny, and
he's going to make the comparison again. Okay. So in this scenario, okay, Johnny, this girl is dating a guy named Johnny. Okay. So he's Johnny. Got it. All right.
You go, yeah, your boyfriend, Justin, Jimmy, whatever. And Justin, you say Justin. She goes, oh, you mean Johnny? Oh yeah, whatever. At that point, you've already destroyed him. You've shown that he means nothing. And
oh my God. I am so sorry to have made you feel like nothing. If you go back and watch it, I think I got your name right. Oh my God. I made you feel like nothing? How can a complete and utter fucking stranger make you feel like nothing, buddy? You got to have a little confidence. DJ, D-Day. D-Day Secret. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is a wild, my God. Who hurt you? It certainly wasn't me. How can I do better? Do I need to subscribe? I already followed you on X. I made him feel like nothing. Listen, let me tell you, DJ D-Day, you're seen. You are seen by me. Okay, I see you. I don't see much, but
and making his girlfriend have to correct you shows, and you've already destroyed him. You've shown that he means nothing. Whatever. And you go, yeah, your boyfriend, Justin, Jimmy, whatever. And Justin, you say Justin. She goes, oh, you mean Johnny? Oh yeah, whatever. At that point, you've already destroyed him. You've shown that he means nothing. And making his girlfriend have to correct you shows that you don't care. Okay. And so that's somebody said it right here. Summer said it. You got mean girled by that chick who's named after Ted. Yes. So
sorry.
It's Mean Girls bullshit. You know what I mean?
By the way, I'm named after Point Break. How dare you, Summer of Doom, not know that I was named after Point Break? Not Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I don't feel seen by you. Everyone, we all need to see each other.
But yeah, it is what it is. I don't really care if she doesn't know who I am, but I was just like, doesn't she follow me? I mean, I know who she is, mainly because she's tied up in all this drama that's always going on with Ricada and all this other shit. East Coast Toaster Boy says you should.
How am I? Okay, I said what I said. I don't like him. What do you want from me? Well, you don't know specifically, so I don't feel seen by you.
We were in a sexual and very romantic relationship for a long time.
Maybe I'm just more, I don't know. Maybe I'm more memorable to you than you are to me. which is not at all. I don't watch FNT. I'm saying it's wildly popular. You guys do a great job. It's just not my thing, okay? Jesus Christ.
Look if Keanu, not Reeves, posted.
Oh, wow. Here we
East
go.
Coast Toast Boy says you should look if Keanu, not Reeves, posted or mentioned
Say my name
or
correctly.
clip it about her not knowing you, then retweet her post with a screenshot of her profile showing.
I followed you again, I say, because a friend texted me this. Remember? Okay, well, you wouldn't remember. I'm just letting you know I followed you out of the kindness of my heart and wanting to know more about you. Sunday, May 10th. Sorry, I'm listening to D-Day. Go off about this right now. I say, who's D-Day? So I followed you on X. Look at me making an effort. You didn't even follow me back. I don't feel seen by you, D-Day. I don't feel seen. What a little baby man, right, Michaelene? You're here. Sorry. I just popped you.
Yeah, he's unforgettable because he's unremarkable. I mean, he's forgettable
right.
because he's unremarkable.
Right? All right, I'm finishing this up. I'll bring you back.
And,
I just thought you were watching.
honestly, he's just rambling on about nothing.
Yeah. Oh my God. How effective of me. Oh my God.
And
I
I'm
hope
sorry, I
everybody-
can't talk in the chat because my nails are too long. I can't type.
Oh my God. We just love it. All right, I'll bring you back in a
Sorry.
little bit. I'll see you in a few.
Bye.
I just love her. Isn't she sassy? Okay. Let's finish this up. Then on to, oh, Miss Venti. Are you for real? My goodness gracious. Even funnier than this. Poor guy. Okay, here we go. She's so silly and she's sassy. This man, everyone, you better go follow him on X right now. He's changed all of our lives.
She follows you. Yeah, it's on a list clip. It what it is. I don't really care if she doesn't know who I am, but I was just like, doesn't she follow me? I mean, I know who she is, mainly because she's tied up in all this drama that's always going on with
Specifically what?
Ricada and all this other shit. East Coast Toast Boy says you should look if Keanu, not Reeves, posted or mentioned or clip it about her not knowing you, then retweet her post with a screenshot of her profile showing she follows you.
Yeah, seems like a lot of work to go through.
It's on Alyssa Clip's channel where she said that. I mean, I'm not.
I'll follow
I'm
you. I
not
want
into
everyone
it.
here
I'm
to
just
be
gonna
seen.
Be honest with you, she's not even relevant enough for me to worry about. But
Well, that's one way to treat people. Why would I want to know this, DJ that doesn't even think I'm relevant? To me, you weren't relevant. And I tried to make you relevant, not just in my sphere, just tried to learn, educate myself on who was this very sad bald man who has an axe to grind with, obviously, years and years of women negging him and dumping him in high school. And I don't know that, but that's what it seems like. For you to go off about this, I'm not a psychologist, but like just from a psychological standpoint, me saying on Chrissy's show, what is it, D-Day Cobra? That caused such a stir in him. I love it.
I saw that she was like, who is D-Day Cobra? And then I'm like, you literally follow me, woman, whoever you are.
Told you.
Like, you follow me. So,
that hurts.
But
that hurts. Deepak Chopra.
It's really not that big of a deal. As far as what Chrissy said, I didn't think Chrissy, like, she's just dealing with the situation to the best of her ability. I don't necessarily think it's the greatest way to deal with it, but
Right. We've all heard you say weird shit about her now after you sat on a show with her for 5 fucking years and now you use her, you turn on her for content and clicks. So you didn't see any of the other guys doing that. So I've heard. Drunk Mop. Thank you for the $5. Thank you. Some love, even though I give you a hard time in chats. Well, Thank you. I don't mind at all. I will commit your name to memory so that what I did to this man will never happen to anyone else. Not on my watch. 1 million Kiki bucks for you. I'm a good sport. Give me a hard time all you want. Everyone go follow Drunk Bob or he won't feel seen. Poor DJ Cobra does not feel seen enough. Even though he's on an extremely popular show, he does not feel seen.
As I said, if you like Chrissy, you should support Chrissy. You should give her all your money. You should subscribe to her, and you should be at every live stream she has, because everybody can support who they want to support.
Sounds like you're kind of like turning around. Maybe something Chrissy said on Simpcast hit home with you. Like, hey, you know what? I sat on this show with you for fucking 5 fucking years, and you took the opportunity to shit on me for clicks on your own channel. That's kind of shitty, don't you think? Yeah, people say I backstab. That's kind of crazy. Now, guys, I know you may have brought your popcorn for this one, but I need you to know, like, corn allergies are not just a fugazi. They affect dozens every year, and they are lethal. And so if you brought popcorn, please, I ask you to put it away now because we need to be respectful. And there will be no allergy shaming here, okay? We have to take a look. This would be, I did a very lighthearted, sassy little stream of my opinion on from my experiences with Miss Brittany Venti, okay, the other night. And she took the time out of her day, a very busy schedule of avoiding all of the corn in America, to react to it. But I have to tell you, it is very fun to watch. So let's take a look, shall we? Let's take a look-see. And then we're bringing Michaelene in here, ladies and gents. She's so silly and she's sassy. She's so untoward. Sorry, I'm in the wrong place. And everybody go and follow D-Day Tupac Shakur Chopra on X so that he feels seen. Would you? Okay. Now, this is really fun. Whee! The lady of the hour. No corn. If you were thinking of bringing corn in here, stop. Do not do it. It's no joke. There she is. There's our girl. Hey, little child of the corn.
So again, this is Chrissy's second brain cell that she uses to try to think real hard.
No, Tyler.
She thinks real good.
I feel about
And she is a sex worker. And she's married to Gino Bisconti.
Hold up there. I used to have an OnlyFans. I don't anymore. Haven't for a long time. So you could pause right there, Miss Deep Dive, and you know that. And there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not ashamed of it. A lot of female comedians have OnlyFans. I no longer do, but no, I no longer have an OnlyFans. So there's where you're wrong, Miss Investigative Corn Journalist. And you know that, though.
Who also works with Chrissy Mayer. And she weighed in about me.
The Antichrist Melanie Mack, and I hate that it all happened that way. However, Chrissy's just trying to move on. And
is she really? Because after this, she had on Keanu, and they proceeded to talk more about me and gossip more about me.
Gossip? Okay. We went on, and yeah, of course, I have to, sorry, God forbid I, kind of just give my perspective on you, knowing you, because it's funny, and you're showing your true colors, which I've always known, and you have no idea. It's God forbid, we make light of how you literally turned on her, like kind of lying in wait for her to have a bad moment on the internet, and you turned on her for clicks. So people say I backstab. I've never seen something so fucking drastic. So yeah, we're going to make fun of you a little bit. Okay. And, she really didn't have anything bad to say, but I'm allowed to make fun of you. You're ridiculous. You've always been a ridiculous human being. That's all. EK. I'll start mine up again. No, I won't. But I'm not ashamed of it. I think sex worker, you could say, I guess if you want to consider OF that, then but then you should say former. But I mean, if you just want to slut shame, that's fine. If you want to slut shame my former OnlyFans, then I reserve every right to make fun of your ridiculous corn allergy. I'm sorry. I can't help it. You're crazy. I love it.
And speculating and gossiping about my private life and my health. Oh, she's just trying to move on. Yeah, that aged like milk. Immediately, she was on Simpcast. Like literally 2 days later.
Yeah, Chrissy's my friend. What are you?
Talking with
Do you have any?
Chrissy about me because again, you know, they can't.
It's funny and cathartic. Okay, we're gossiping. Okay.
Actually have a segmented show or actually do any sort of entertainment value. It's just sit there, collect super chats every time.
We actually talked about a lot of topics on there. You and your weirdness were just one of them. And it was cathartic. We were laughing. You know, used her misstep on the internet at her expense. You turned on her for clicks. After being her friend, after being at her wedding. You know, people say I turn on people again. I say, not whoa. But I'm supposed to not go on Simpcast. We talked about a lot of stuff. It's not all about you and the corn. Are you afraid to live in the Midwest, by the way? Do you think she's like terrified to live in the Midwest? Like now that I know that a corn allergy is extremely serious and that it affects dozens of Americans every year. I mean, there must be so much you can't do. Live in the Midwest. Does that scene in Son-in-Law like trigger you? Like when kids were eating candy corn on Halloween, were you like, stop?
And gossip because they have nothing better to talk about. And they're not making any good points. You know, they don't plan for anything.
We made plenty of them. And we talked about 1,000 other things too. Sorry.
But we'll get to that. But I just found that funny that she says that and was immediately on
love
Simpcast
candy corn. Don't bring it here.
Me after.
She said all she can say, but I think Miss Venti
apparently not.
Is no one going to point out the fact that she's a horrible monster? Was she ever
I'm the cake
Chrissy's
monster.
Friend? She ignores that. What I say here, if you want to talk about ignoring things, I say, were you ever her friend or were you waiting for her to have a bad moment on the internet and then just fucking turn around and use it for clicks? Also, look, she could use some Kiki bald spray. I'll hook you up, girl. Look at that. Were you ever her friend? Or is this just what you were waiting for? I think that's like, I just think that's very bottom of the corn barrel. That's all. Waiting. Don't compare her to an AKE chrysanthemum. Not allowed. Oh, we'll get to that. My God.
I'm immediately getting demonized by the OF woman here. Not just
former OF woman, corn lady. And nothing wrong with that, slut shamer.
Just by the Christian LARPing that Chrissy does and calling everything demonic, right? While she does evil things, right? That are against her moral code as a Catholic. Right? So now we have her doing the same thing. As she's smoking a cigarette.
So I
Indoors.
felt about this woman for quite some time. and I've kept my mouth shut. I mean, I have never
Isn't
been
she gross?
fond of her.
No.
I've said it, you know, behind closed doors. I'm like, no one ever goes when when somebody goes, Brittany's coming. First of all, you go like, no, she's not. She will never show up. And when she does, no one goes, oh, yay, she's the life of the party. She is
You
perfect.
can't win with this bitch. She doesn't show up, but when she does, I'm still complaining.
Complaining. Did I say complain? No. Yes, a cigarette. Is it okay? She's allergic to cigarettes too. Okay. I did not say complain. You said complain. I said you weren't the life of the party. Probably because you do nothing but complain and act weird. So, you know, it's like such a Freudian slip. Yes, you know that about yourself. Obviously, at least in my book, I would prefer if you didn't show up. That's always been great, you know. But when you do, I was always cordial. It's called having social skills. You said complain, Miss Venti. Those words never came out of my mouth, but you know that about yourself because you just are about to just bitch and complain for 20 minutes about how hard your corn allergy has affected you and dozens of other Americans. I can't help but laugh. Come on. You must know how ridiculous you are. You just said you're the one that fucking, whenever you show up, you complain. Those words didn't come out of my mouth, sweetheart. Perfect for the internet because she has.
And I just want to say, continuing this video, that obviously these are not reliable narrators. So just watch that with that in mind.
Okay.
Like Chrissy has a history of lying over and over, and Keanu is siding with Chrissy just over like.
I merely said my personal opinion and experience with you, lady.
Personal bias and being her friend.
You took it there and said you complain all the time. You do.
So let's continue.
In my opinion, from the times I've been around her, which is actually a good bit, not even one crumb of human decency or stand by it. I'd say it again.
And she says that as she has the shirt on that says, "Your what?" Does that say your feelings?
She's not a pleasant. That's funny because it was not planned. It's actually kind of, I just popped on. It was a pop-up stream. I like to wear my husband's shirts. I just picked one and put it on. Of course, you know, there are worse ones of his. I guess I could have picked, but it wasn't intentional. I just popped on one of my husband's comfy shirts. And now I don't necessarily care. I think it says, what does the bottom of it say? Fuck your sensitivity. Fuck your corn sensitivity. I don't know what it says. Something like that. It wasn't planned though. But it is, I'll give her that. It's cringe because given what I'm talking about, but it wasn't planned. I just popped on one of my husband's shirts. You know Eugene.
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
Yeah, I know. My shirt hurt her feelings. It's Gino's shirt. Blame him.
He's a bully.
And to be around. And from what I'm seeing here now.
No, the OF woman who is gossiping about me.
Former OF woman who's just giving her personal experience and my general like input on what I feel you're like from my limited, well, I mean, more than a lot of other people experiences with you.
And bringing personal stuff into this is saying I'm not a good person. And she has a fuck your feelings shirt on. No.
Actually, there's a Y. I think it says fuck your sensitivity, but it doesn't say corn sensitivity.
Like a very,
and I think, yeah, I didn't say you, I didn't outright say you were a bad person, but like, it's not very, I don't know, does a good person turn around and stab somebody in the back for clicks? I mean, and I'm talking a real friend. Don't at me. People say I've turned on people. Stuttering John. He acted a certain way. I talked about it. If you want to at me about anybody else, I have never in my life And then, but you're shitting on me for being a friend to Chrissy, laughing with her about, you know what? Maybe this child of the corn was never really your friend. Oh God, what a bad person I am. Mm-mm.
That's what it says at the bottom. But regardless, a very vulgar shirt on, holding a cigarette. Like, have some optics.
Perfect for the internet because she doesn't know how to be an actual like human being.
Oh, so I'm good at my job. You guys should try it.
What does that mean? For you to be weird and like do this on the internet. Also, this is like a departure from like, you can tell I really got under her skin. Friends or former friends of hers, even. Now I'm not talking about Chrissy. Texted me even and were like, you really got under her skin. She's not having any fun with this. I think she knows I'm right. That's my opinion. I think she knows I'm right. Like, oh my God, and the hypocrisy just gets crazier and crazier, but just call it like I see it. Sorry. And I think I've just seen one clip too many. I'll tell you my perspective. This is not from the perspective of anyone else. This is my perspective. I'm sorry. I'm talking about how unpleasant she is and she belches. It's startling. I'm talking about how she doesn't have any social skills and she's unpleasant to be around and we tiptoe around the corn or whatever. And she belches. Prove me right some more, weirdo. Anyone else? I'm just going, she's not pleasant to be around. She doesn't have any basic social skills. She's a slob. And then she goes like the detective of anyone else. What is that? What in the fuck are you? Disgusting. My smoking is bad. You sure as shit have never seen me do this on a live. I don't even know, not even in private, let alone on a live stream or around people. I'm talking about how you're unpleasant and you have no social skills and then you belch. Anyone else? Never been a fan.
I'm a monster.
Never. Nobody goes, yay, we can't wait to see her. No, it's like, okay, now we have to deal with this. Which, I mean,
but I'm the mean girl.
Says a lot about a person. So
Clearly she's a wonderful person thus far. Yeah. We've only gotten 2 minutes in. We've seen what a wonderful.
All you formerly having an OnlyFans and smoking cigarettes. So, oh, and I'm sorry. I made fun of your corn allergy. I didn't realize it affects dozens every year. Okay. So where am I the bad person here? And I, was there for my friend and went on a show I like going on because I don't care about this internet tribalism. She's my friend and you stabbed her in the back for clicks. You just turned on her about something that really had nothing to do with you, but okay.
Wonderful, sensible person she is.
There's nothing nice about her. She's rude.
My eyeliner. At least I can get my name straight.
What else? She's a slob. She doesn't have a crumb of human. He said she's rude. Belch. Nah. I'm sorry if my eyeliner isn't straight. Got him. Oh no. You're just like DJ Tupac Chopra Cobra California Mountain Snake. You're hurting me. My eyeliner. Good one. Got him. You got me. My heart. It's like someone gave me corn. Decency whatsoever.
I think she feels so important right now. She's like, oh my God, people are actually listening to me for once. People are actually.
Yes. Actually, I had 17 people instead of 12 that evening. No, I don't do that. I just was like, fuck it. Didn't feel it. I wore one of my husband's t-shirts. Just call it like I see it. Why don't you, I think you're the calculated one, lady. My God. You're good at your job.
Actually watching my more than 10 people are watching my stream right now, and she's like on her little tiny throne. Yeah,
It's just a
her
chair.
feelings. But yeah, Brittany's like so rude, and nobody even likes her. As she smokes another wrinkle on her face.
Ah! If your intention was to shoot an arrow through my heart, bullseye. Tell me where I'm a bad person again, though. I don't know. I didn't hear it. I don't have to take up for my friend, but I'm just watching her and I'm going like, were you just waiting for this
Ding,
so
ding,
that you
ding.
could? She's perfect for the internet. She will always be alone. I've watched time and time again. I've been, I don't know how many boyfriends with Brittany.
So now we get into her gossiping about my dating life. So
Okay, we're gossiping. Okay. Well, what is your entire thing? Okay, gossiping, that's life, honey. I don't know. Get a helmet. I don't know what to tell you. If it's hurting your feelings, like D-Day, Tupac, Cobra, Cobra, you know, have a thicker skin. People gossip, right? It's all right.
again, I have only spoken on things that were publicly out there, mostly what Chrissy herself has said. And she proceeds to try to take anything, because this is what they have. This is all they have, guys, is to talk about, oh, she's actually.
What do you have? Just having, you know, turning on Chrissy when she has a bad moment, and then pulling up clips from what, 7 years ago? Like, red bars, been there, done that. Now what? But I mean, okay. I mean, goodness gracious. It's just not very stimulating, but okay.
Like messy, and she's actually this. It's all these different things from unreliable narrators. Oh, surely they're telling the truth. This is all they have. They won't actually address the points that I make. They won't actually address the critiques.
You're not addressing. I said you were rude and a slob, and then you belched. And then I said that I mean, my point is that, like, were you ever Chrissy's friend? And then you just go over that, and then you say all you do is smoke cigarettes and you're a whore. All right.
So they have to go for like personal gossip where they'll twist things.
Which all seem
all they
like
have.
gay hand servants.
Which is funny.
I've seen her.
She looks like a hag. I don't know why is she getting uppity about having gay servants, supposedly. I wouldn't be talking if I were her. She looks like the physical manifestation of what would be a hag.
Okay, yeah, F-slur, hag. It's a term of endearment to me. Yeah, I'm sorry. I like gay people, and I don't think being gay, if you're gay, you're born wrong. My brother's gay. His husband's obviously gay. Yeah, I like gay people. It's just funny that all of your boyfriends, it's just a joke. I mean, they just seem like gay hand servants. My husband literally still doesn't know that first boyfriend's name. Because we just called him Lumiere. It's funny. It's meant to be lighthearted, you know? So that's all. Michaelene, what say you?
I'm not really listening.
Okay.
I'm watching Survivor. I was going to.
We're almost done.
I was going to try and lower your voice because it's getting on my nerves because I can't hear my Survivor. And not your voice, but her voice too. Her voice is so. My God.
All right.
It's
Well,
really
we'll be done.
shrill and high.
Yeah. How dare you? All right. We'll see you in a minute. Bye.
Bye. If you can't get a hold of me, call me on the phone.
I'll call you. I love you. Bye. God. Oh my God. She's like, could you shut up, Keanu? Okay, here we go.
I digress. But again, she's an unreliable narrator, but let her speak.
I've seen her with. I preface this whole thing is like, this is my opinion. This is what I've gathered from the times I've been around her. I'm really not an unreliable narrator. She's going to give you a really stupid example of how I am, but and I'll correct you there too, lady. They're a nervous wreck. They're like carrying her over puddle. Right. So yes, I like, again, I say, yeah, I like gay people. Is that all right? Like, my brother's gay. I have a lot of gay friends. My man of honor in my wedding, my gay best friend. And it's just funny to me that all of your boyfriends, and I mean, they just seem like your gay hand servants. It's funny. That's all. I'm making light of, I mean, am I supposed to sit here and be serious? Like, I deal with things with humor. So teasing you about your ridiculous allergy that affects dozens of people every year, and making fun of that each and every one of your boyfriends has seemed like your servant, like a gay hand servant, is funny to me. That's all. That's all. Please. I hope no one has corn in here. Searching for corn in the air. It makes
They're carrying me over puddles. She's mad that I, according to her, am getting carried over puddles. Oh, the horror that I should get carried over puddles. It sounds like to me she wants to be carried over puddles.
It's just a joke. I understand that you don't understand what that is. It's just a joke. You know what? If any man would carry me over a puddle, it would be Eugene. Look at him.
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
Venti, because I know you're probably here. I hope there's no corn around. Yeah, Lexi, put your Fritos away. That's a joke. My husband's not actually gay. He would do anything for me. But I just have seen these gentlemen will like be nervous wrecks around you. No, it's just a joke and carrying you over puddles. Okay. There was some kind of odd scenario like though, where we all watched and went like, it wasn't necessarily a puddle. It was like, I can't step up onto this thing. And then he was like, right away, madam. And like, which fine. That's great. It's just, he dumped you, right? Because, I mean, you were alone, I think. So.
Well, then you should have picked someone that carries you over puddles now, shouldn't you?
You're a nervous wreck. They're like carrying.
And guys, and her boyfriends, they would check if the things had things that could kill her. Oh my God, the horror.
Who am I to say to someone? It's just funny. A corn allergy is funny. I didn't realize that it affects dozens of Americans every year. I'm sorry that he checked. I'm sorry that my servant boyfriends would check if there was something that I already devoured had corn in it. Then oh my God, the clock is running out. I'm not your chef. Like, it's just funny. Like, right. It just seems a little bit, maybe I was thinking maybe you were a bit of a hypochondriac. That's all. Like, is it because it just doesn't seem like a very severe allergy to have? I don't know. Don't make me use my feet. One who they should like, but
she literally did the meme. She literally did but who am I to judge? Actually, these people are so insane.
I don't know. I'm not aware of that meme. All right.
Predictable.
A friend of ours said Kiana was always right about Venti. And I was. I said she is not a pleasant person to be around. Perspective of anyone else. If that's pleasant, then I don't know. Okay, then I'm wrong. All right. When somebody says, oh my God, she's coming to hang out, does anybody go, yes?
Do you want to know the real reason? The real reason why a lot of people may not find someone pleasant to hang around is when they don't want to indulge in certain things. And I'll leave it at that. I think based on what we know.
I love this. I don't know what she's fucking like. Indulge in what? Just being, I don't know, friendly and friends. I'm sorry, I smoke cigarettes. What else could you be talking about? I used to have an OnlyFans. I mean, I don't know. Indulge in what? Corn? I'm sorry. Was there popcorn around? I made chili at the First Content Hotel house. Yeah, in Florida. First Content house. There, I did not put corn in it. Although I was like dragged out of the pool. Was there corn? They like waterboarded me. I was like, no. Indulge in what? No, please tell me.
About these people. You can read between the lines of
what people. We can't read between the lines. If you're insinuating something like, you better check yourself, because I don't know what you're talking about here. Indulge in what? Smoking cigarettes and drinking White Claws at a content house? What else? No, genuinely, tell me what you're talking about, because other than that, I don't know. Comedy shows? What else? Are you insinuating that there was something illegal going on any time I was around you? Is that what? Because that is completely untrue. What do you mean? Insinuating what? Like, or is it like some salacious like hookup thing? Because she goes on to say, she's like, I think you can read between the lines. The entire time I've known you, I've been with Eugene. So I'm not quite sure what she's getting at. So it sounds like she's just like, don't at me. Sounds like a strange, like, you know what I'm saying. What? Tell me.
I'm saying.
No, we don't. No, they go, is there?
Because I'll give you an example.
What is
I'm
it?
sure if I was like sucking and if I was, just sleeping with whoever, smoking cigarettes like Keanu.
Okay, so that's the one. Okay, so she does not like the cigarette thing. Sucking and fucking. Whom are you referring to? You act as if Ricada was at any time I was around you. I've never met him in person.
We were in a sexual and very romantic relationship for a long time.
So these kinds of people. So again, I say, like, what do you mean? What are you talking about?
Having an OF. I'm sure if I did all these things, they would like me a lot more. I'm sure they would. I'm sure I would magically be more likable if I did all of these things to be lay fun.
We'd like you a lot more if you were like a decent human being. They liked you. I was the only one that like kept my mouth shut and was like, I don't really like her that much. Active anyone else. That's all it is, sweetheart. Porn anywhere. They go, oh my God, how late will she be?
No,
they'll go.
To corn.
No,
that's it. We're done here.
We're done here.
No, it is.
No, it's true. I mean, and it's just she's a social liability, honestly.
So in this part of the segment, and Keanu reiterates this on Simcast afterward as well. She's essentially saying she's bullying me for my corn allergy. And she outright says this at one point.
It's funny. How can you not see that it's funny that you're allergic to corn? Like, are you do you hate the musical Oklahoma? Like, it's funny that you're allergic to corn, but you devour things without checking. And then everyone runs around like, no. I had to take a Benadryl. It's funny. It's funny. If you can tease me all you want. You can call me like, you slut shame me. She smokes cigarettes. She's, meh. Like, I'm not going to be like, how dare you? I'm not bullying you. I'm making light of your stupid allergy that no one cares about. It's funny. It's ridiculous. You're so overly serious about it. It's funny. Like, do you have trauma? Like, can you drive past fields? I mean, the wonder of having a debilitating corn allergy is something that is funny to me. Okay.
And it's like you're bullying people for their allergies, something they can't help. It's not like I'm a vegan and I'm choosing to not consume meat, and like this is something involuntary.
I just want to know like the severity of it. Like, do you go into anaphylactic shock? Like, I don't know. It just seems a lot like I feel like you're like Munchausening by proxying yourself a little bit here. Just like as a means to not to be like, I don't know, I'm allergic to corn. I can't be anywhere in public. That's why I do this. Anyone else? It's weird. I said you were kind of a, you're like just not normal. And that's like, I like kind of eccentric people, but you're not eccentric. You're just a bitch. Rude.
Right. And she has been completely just retarded about all of this.
Oh, excuse me. We're all tiptoeing around this person, which we always have. It's like, oh, well, she's this or that. It's like, I'm looking, I'm like, she's not pleasant. She's not polite.
I'm not pleasant because I have a corn allergy, guys.
Well, it's just kind of funny. That's not what's not pleasant about you. Anyone else? This is funny. It is funny. I'm sorry.
Guys, that's her argument. I'm not pleasant because I have something that I cannot help. But she's an enjoyable, pleasant person, I'm sure.
Actually, yeah, I have pretty, people would honestly say. Actually, a fan of, somebody said that they were talking to another fan, like a Simpcast person, somebody that was at Content Hotel. They said, it's somebody messaged me this and they said, when I met Keanu at Content Hotel, like, even though I disagree with a lot of the ways she feels like about, I don't know, it's not even necessarily political, but like, it's just like life things. They're like, she's impossible to dislike. I'm not making that up. I'm a charming, nice, pleasant person. I don't think people in public would say that about you. This is why I said you should take it as a compliment. I said you were perfect for the internet. I said you were, like, because you just can't be around any fields or anything. And you don't obviously have a sense of humor.
That's what all the pleasant people say. When they hear someone has an allergy, they go, oh, that's stupid. That's inconvenient. I don't like you now.
It's inconvenient for you, but you make it everyone else's problem. And that's not why I don't like you. I think you're a bad person because because you turned on your friend for clicks, like you were waiting for her to misstep online. Yeah, I think that's like what makes you a bad person. Other than that, before that, I would just tolerate you and be like, okay, she's not my cup of tea. The corn thing's a little weird, but just from what I've seen, did you want me to say that? I was just making light of like my experiences with you. And it doesn't, I mean, what makes you a bad person is that, I don't know, you just it's like you were waiting for Chrissy to have a bad moment and then, I don't know, do this. So her boyfriends are all like, and I've seen, I think 3 of them literally act like they all seem gay, number one, which no harm, no shade. I love my gays, but they seem like.
You see how these people do this? It reminds me of Hassan when he's like, I love the sex workers. But then as soon as Shuan had dunks on him, he's like, well, men only watch you to fap. And she's just like in a normal clothing and a t-shirt making her commentary videos. But suddenly
is this me, a normal woman in my t-shirt, just like commenting on you? I don't know. Okay. But I'm a terrible person because I'm just, you slut shame me for having a former OnlyFans. All right.
uses it to degrade her. It's the same energy here.
I'm bringing Michaelene in now. The first one. Had enough of this. She's here. She's ready. Hi, Mumsy.
Hi, Keanu.
Finish this up with me. Come on.
And I don't want to talk about her. You just finish it.
Okay, it's almost done. I know. It's probably grating. Lumiere. We called him Lumiere. It's like, is there corn anywhere? Is there corn? Is it this? And then it would be like,
Guys, I'm exposed. We're checking if I can eat something. We're checking if something's edible.
no, you always eat it and then the checking comes. Like, also, I'm not, it's like she acts as if I invited her over for a cooking with Kiki and made her corn chowder. Like, I didn't. I'm not your chef. Right. It's like, from what I've seen, it's always just dire. I made chili at the content house years ago in Florida, and I didn't put corn in it, thank fucking God, but she devoured it. And then Lumiere was running around, was there corn in it? I'm like, no. Is there a problem? Like, it's the same with Chrissy's wedding cake, which it's like you eat before you check, which is funny. It's funny.
Me. Call the cops. Call the fucking police. Lock me up. God forbid. A black bitch wants to see if she can eat some fried chicken.
So she can say whatever she wants. I'll say whatever I want now. I have never been
really, because I haven't gossiped and told any of your guys' personal life or things that I saw. That's interesting.
Tell us, what did you see? Me smoking cigarettes and drinking White Claw and, having fun? What?
That she's framing it as if I went and gossiped about their personal life, which I still haven't.
I was never rude. In fact, what in my personal life? You only just called me a fucking whore 100 times and said I shouldn't have an opinion because I used to have an OnlyFans. And what? Tell me. I would love to know what you've seen of my behavior that is untoward effective of anyone else. Genuinely, tell me what it is. I tried to engage her in conversation.
In fact, she was actually like such a good person, as we have learned so far. Even though she secretly hated me, she actually was fake to me, so that actually made her a good person. Did you guys?
That's not being fake. I don't care for you, right? Never have, right? It's called having social skills. It's called being cordial. It's like, what should I do? It's like, if Venti walks in the room, am I supposed to storm out? That's not being fake. That's just common courtesy and decency. Like, just because I don't care for this person, my friends don't mind her. So obviously she's fine. I'm not being fake to you. Okay. So.
You guys know that.
And she's always just been dead from the neck up in public.
I wonder why that is. I wonder why, after listening to her and seeing how she is, I wonder why I would maybe lack interest in speaking with someone like this.
Okay.
Does this seem like somebody that carries a good conversation? Does this seem like someone I have a lot in common with? Does she seem like she's able to have coherent thoughts as Chrissy's second brain cell?
Svelte? Yeah. Seemingly. Right. I know I tried to be cordial to you as well, darling. But you didn't seem to get along with anybody, really.
Nope.
A boyfriend running around waiting on her hand and foot. And then I think she wonders why she's alone.
No, surely she has a lot to offer being on OF and all. While talking about, I'm going to speculate about her dating life. Oh, I think she's alone. You're on OF. This is me right now. Unsolicited opinions from online prostitutes. In the trash. This is Keanu's opinion going.
It's just my opinion. It's really not. Yeah, and also, an online prostitute. Okay. All right. Okay.
In the trash.
And then she'll sit there and she'll tell us how she wants to have 3 children and whatever gay.
Which, by the way, this is how I know she's an unreliable narrator. She is saying, I said I want 3 children. Never in my life have I said that. I have always said either I want like 4, and if I really like it, but if it's not for me and I turn out to have like too many health issues and for whatever reason it doesn't work out, then maybe just 1. If I go down that route, if my health should allow it, right?
Your health? I just didn't. First of all, I didn't lie. You said to us, it's an anecdote about like I said, excuse me. I said that she told me that she wanted to have 3 children and then rejected holding Chrissy's baby, which I just thought was funny. But I am so sorry. She said 4. She said she wanted to have 4 children. Excuse me. I wholeheartedly apologize. If that makes me not a reliable narrator, but she's like, I've never said 3 children. I said I wanted to have 4 if my health allows it. I didn't realize. My God, I had no idea. The corn allergy, the corn. It affects dozens every year. I just did not realize. Okay. I said, she said she wanted to have 3 children. And then I was like, do you want to hold the baby? She's like, he's been drooling, which I just thought was funny. I was like, oh, okay. But it's 4 children, guys. 4. Fuck me. Okay.
Right? So I never said 3. Like, why would I ever say 3?
I don't know. Why would you say 4?
My opinion, I mean, you can have 3, but like, in my opinion, you can go the route of like, being the classy, like, yeah, I just have 1 child. It's like kind of chic if you have like 1 kid. It's like, yeah, that's my daughter. And it's just like, it's a vibe. Like having only child and you're a mom and you have a daughter, it's chic. Or like you have a lot of kids. That's always been what I've considered.
You have to have I don't know.
I've never said 3 children. So already I know she's just making shit up. My point is,
I said, I'm sorry that I remembered it as you saying 3 and not 4. What the real problem is she's going to say that I'm insinuating that she's not maternal, which I wasn't at all. Why? I'm not maternal. I don't want kids. So I wasn't shitting on her for that. It's just like DJ Tupac Chopra. It's like you are projecting your own insecurities on me. I didn't insinuate that you weren't maternal, but now that you mention it, if you are a self-involved narcissist, kind of jerk who's allergic to corn and doesn't care about anybody else and doesn't have any social skills, maybe you really aren't maternal. Now that you mention it, I wasn't saying you weren't maternal. Why would I even think that deeply about you? I wouldn't, but you just projected that on me. I wasn't saying you weren't maternal. Who cares? Why would I care about that? Am I? No. But so don't project. You don't have to project your own insecurities on me, darling.
Is that she's just saying whatever, because I've never said 3 in my life.
And then when friends say to me, you were right about her the whole time, I go, yes, I know, but I would never be rude to her. I'm like, listen.
She's like, Chrissy, she has to always be a coward. She can't articulate her thoughts or communicate with someone.
When you walk in the room, am I supposed to be like, you suck? Always be like, oh God, look at this mess. What am I supposed to know? It's called having social skills and being like, all right, my friends like her. Let me give it a shot here. That's all. What do you mean? I don't have to articulate anything to you. What do you mean?
For her, either it has to be, you have to be fake to someone and not say anything at all.
And well, I don't need to say anything to you. I'm just saying now you've showed your true colors. Were you ever Chrissy's friend? And I just made fun of you because you've never been pleasant to be around, AKA anyone else. Like the children of the corn.
And just continue. Or, and like talk behind their back, whatever, like how she's saying here. Or it's like rude. And that's why they're putting me in the category of like, oh my God, Brittany's a monster. Because this is a typical female friendship. This is typically what happens. Not all of them. Some women are more logical. Like I always say, I
don't know if you and I ever had a friendship, but what you did have was a friendship with Chrissy, and you are using her misstep online for clicks. So I think that's the female bad friendship that you're referring to. Something's on fire. Hang on. There's corn. It must be corn. It's the corn police. The corn police are here. Batten down the hatches.
have friends that
you must hate the movie Signs, crop circles, fucking aliens. They must just terrify her. My God.
are more logical, and they don't do this, and they're very reasonable. and they communicate well, and they're very intelligent. But like I said, Keon's Chrissy's second brain cell. So for her, it's either,
if you mean friend, then sure.
you're in passive aggressive mode, or you're a monster. That's the binary. This is how they think, because they're,
which is it, girlfriend? I was supposed to be real with you and be like, hey, hello, just so you know, I think you suck. No. So I was, like, I could be around her. That's fine. Just make sure there's no corn around. Yeah, you just make everyone nervous, including your gay hand servant boyfriends. That's all.
overly emotional to the point where it doesn't make sense.
I feel bad for
She's
her
such a good
because she
person.
will most likely be alone forever.
Her speculation here is that I'll be alone forever, that I'm alone. I would rather be alone than to have company like this. Truly.
Huh. Great. You know what? I told you guys on the stream, I was like, this is great. I never have to be around this woman again. Woohoo.
I think your peace is worth protecting.
That are with her for no other reason than
stay in
her
your
venties, probably. I don't know.
What did she mean by that?
Your boob.
Is that her seething about my breasts because she's flat chested? She's actually seething about my breast. She made my breast relevant to the conversation. Yeah, I bet she would want.
It's more just funny because you do have giant boobs. I'm not seething about it. You take it as a compliment. I'm just saying it might, because they just like, I don't get it. Maybe that's a possibility of why people watch you and put up with behavior like this. Anyone else? Maybe boys might like watch you and put up with like the belching and your corn allergy and stuff because you have big boobs. Good for you, girlfriend. No one's seething.
I'm being on OF and all. I bet she would. Sorry, Keanu.
I'm not on OnlyFans anymore. If I wanted a boob job, I would get one. I'll leave that to you to have the big boobs. You just take it as a compliment.
I'll leave my tits at home next time. I'm so sorry you have to stare at them all of Content House seething.
You should just leave your awfulness at home, and then it would be different. And no one has a problem with your boobs. No one has a problem with your boobs.
We discovered recently that she was doing sex work. She was on her knees in the bathroom.
She was attracted. Okay. It's actually very slanderous and defamatory. She's talking about Chrissy here. And I say slanderous, and we got to move on from this, but I say slanderous and defamatory because you pulled up some clip. You're calling Chrissy a sex worker. Like, you've got to give it a rest. Like, it is slanderous and defamatory. From what she says here, it is. So, all right. Miss Moral Majority Venti. Now, this is the last thing. This is really interesting. So, alert the hypocrisy police. Okay. Didn't this whole thing start? And it was confusing to me at first, too, because I wasn't up on it. The false flagging, right? False flagging. The quartering asshole, right? This is like the whole thing. False flagging, quartering douchebag. I've never liked Melanie Mack, whatever. Chrissy, what was trying to have a stream with Melanie, whatever, wasn't supposed to be about this, and the internet demanded answers for this false flagging. Tell me what you think of this. If this is how this all fucking started, I saw this and I watched it, and it also gave me pause. Somebody, thank you, whoever this is on Twitter. Bro, how the fuck is Brittany Venti going to cry that it's against TOS to compare people to animals when she does it all the time, comparing the quartering to a cow, which she probably, whatever. Does she realize how much of a bad faith hypocrite she is? Now, she doesn't like what I'm saying here. And I wasn't like, first of all, the whole thing is, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. The whole fucking thing is that this false flagging, this like, you're trying to deplatform people. Look what she's saying here. Look what she's saying. I said this here. You don't have a crumb of fucking human decency. I don't know.
No, I'm a monster.
The way that you left that room. Lumiere didn't even clean it up. You're a pig. You're a slob.
I wouldn't say that if I were on YouTube. If I were
I wouldn't say that if I were you.
you, Keanu. Like, I'm not trying to make a veiled threat. I'm just straight up saying, like, I know in the
She realized what she said. That is a, may I say, dog whistle? That is a dog whistle veiled fucking threat. This whole thing started because of that. I think she realized what she just fucking said. What is that, Venti? You didn't like what I said? I wouldn't say that if I were you. That is a 100%, can I say dog whistle? I'm not comparing you to an animal. That's a dog whistle for false fucking flagging. Where, tell me I'm wrong. Maybe I'm a layman about this stuff, but you are literally, okay. I don't have a bell. I don't have a triangle, but like, could we do a hypocrite alert? Hypocrite alert. Hypocrite alert. You are so, yes. Are you trying to deplatform me, darling? Venti. That's where this all started. Look at you. Look at you. Look at her face. She knows what she said. Dog whistle. Hypocrite alert. Hypocrite alert. Maybe we'll make a Maraca the new thing. I think the fucking triangle you stole from the Keno casino is played out, baby. Like, you just, that was a bit of a dog whistle. A dog whistle. We'll call it a, how about a burp? Anyone else? That is highly hypocritical of you. I think she realized in real fucking time what she said.
No, I'm a monster.
The left that room. Lumiere didn't even clean it up. You're a pig. You're a slob.
I wouldn't say that if I were on YouTube. If I were you, Keanu. Like, I'm not trying to make.
Sounds like a threat. I think she realized it. Sounds like a deplatforming threat. Okay, I'm sorry that I said PIG. I'm just saying that you. Isn't this the whole point? You didn't like that, and then you're dog whistling to for deplatforming. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Girl. So it sounds like you want your fans to report me because you didn't like what I was saying, darling. You just said it. I think you just realized what you did. That's very rude, very untoward. You will go on the untoward board for that.
A veiled threat. I'm just straight up saying, like, I know in the TOS they say you're not allowed to compare people to animals. So that wasn't very intelligent of her.
I apologize. I should have just left it at slob.
Believe me, I would not take the effort out of my day to flag her, nor encourage.
I wouldn't take the effort out of my day to flag her. But if I were worth you taking the effort, you would, because you didn't like what I said, because I called you a slob. You know you're a mess. You can't deny it. You know that, I mean, maybe you don't. I don't know what's worse. You know that you are a messy person and a slob. Anyone else? Maybe you don't. And I don't know which is worse, but dog whistle, dog whistle. Sounds like you wanted your fans to report me. The deplatforming. Yeah, no, I'm not for it either. Who is? But looks like you are.
I'm just saying, like, that was dumb of her to say.
She doesn't have the time. She doesn't want to take the time.
I would not take the effort out of my day to flag her, nor encourage it. I'm just saying, like, that was dumb of her to say.
You wouldn't take the effort out of your day to flag me. But if you had the time, you would. Sounds like you want your creepy followers to do so, which is how all of this started, lady. It ain't a nice thing to do. No one agrees with it, except for, the idiots that like quartering. But my God. It's the most hypocritical thing I've ever heard. Chillin', thank you for the 149 super sticker. 1 million Kiki bucks for you. Look at her. I know I got under your skin. No need to, you know, send your fans to report me. Okay.
I would not take the effort out of my day to flag her nor encourage it. I'm just saying, like, that was dumb of her to say. Gotta read the rules to know how to loop around them.
That's weird. Well, there you have it, ladies. Kentucky Tim, thank you for the $9.99. Hi, Kiki's mom. Hubba, hubba. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Thank you for the $9.99. 1 million Kiki bucks for you. Short break. I'll be right back. Bing, bing, bing. Bing, bing, bing. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing.
Where are the belts for this? Why is no one ready?
Here. It's a tough call. They're so different.
Something funny?
No, nothing's, you know, it's just that both those belts look exactly the same to me. You know, I'm still learning about this stuff and,
This stuff? Oh, okay. I see. You think this has nothing to do with you. You go to your closet and you select, I don't know, that lumpy blue sweater, for instance, because you're trying to tell the world that you take yourself too seriously to care about what you put on your back. But what you don't know is that that sweater is not just blue. It's not turquoise. It's not lapis. It's actually cerulean. And you're also blithely unaware of the fact that in 2002, Oscar de la Renta did a collection of cerulean gowns. And then I think it was Yves Saint Laurent, wasn't it, who showed cerulean military jackets. I think we need a jacket here. And then cerulean quickly showed up in the collections of 8 different designers. And then it filtered down through the department stores and then trickled on down into some tragic casual corner where you no doubt fished it out of some clearance bin. However, that blue represents millions of dollars and countless jobs. And it's sort of comical how you think that you've made a choice that exempts you from the fashion industry when in fact you're wearing a sweater that was selected for you by the people in this room from a pile of stuff.
It's coming.
Oh, hi. It's just me in my sexy vest. I was watching the Phillies.
Thanks, Eugene.
Eugene, I am Armando, the life preserver of love. I'm a disaster. I'm watching the fucking Phillies. Look at my.
You embarrass me.
No, I'm so thank you.
Look away. I thought it was cute. Senorita.
Thank you. Thank you for your patience.
Shut up.
I'm just Michaelene. Anyway, we're moving on. Might need to send Michaelene the link. Oh, there she is. Perfect. We have AMA fashion to cover. Michaelene.
Hi, Keanu.
Did you see Eugene? He was in a orange vest. It was scary.
No, I didn't see him.
What were you watching? So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sticking around with us. It's Untoward Tuesday. We're kind of matching, aren't we?
Kind of. I'm sorry. I'm just going to get this off my chest. I'm a little pissed off. Okay.
Oh,
I'm
I
going to
know
try to
that
be
took
happy.
too
Okay.
long. I
I'm going to
know
try
it
to be
took-
happy here. But you can't leave me in the green room for
It
4
always-
fucking hours. Okay.
It took too long. I'm sorry, Mama.
Bullshit. If I wasn't your mother, you wouldn't do that. So don't do it anymore.
I never will again.
Yeah,
it was
sure.
just too much.
Right.
Please, will you At least I don't belch. Effective of anyone else.
I could just throw up when I hear her do that, okay?
I know. It took me too long. I got carried away. I'm so
You
sorry.
always do, though. It's
I'm sorry, Mom.
ridiculous. Okay, so
I
stop.
apologize.
Go get a shot of something. I'm going to.
That's why I try started early, and then you know me.
But
I'll put myself on the untoward
But you
board.
change the whole plan. I mean, you changed the whole
I
program.
know.
For what? For what? That little bitch? What?
Well, I mean, it was worth saying, don't you think?
Well, I think you said it already.
Okay, so I went on too long. Okay. I'm a bad daughter. I will
You
put
are.
myself on the untoward board.
Yeah.
I just felt like, I'm allowed to talk about what I want to.
Not on my time, you're not. I'm on one night a week, okay? I'm going to start my own podcast, okay?
I love that. Please do.
I will.
Go get yes. That's what they, yes, Doodle. I know. I'm terrible. I am. I'm a bad daughter. I'm terrible. I'm sorry, Mommy.
That's
I
okay.
didn't have the time to do it any other time. And then
Oh,
I
come
started.
on. That's bullshit.
Okay.
You already did it.
All right.
You already did stuff about her. So
Okay.
let's forget about it. But I'm going to go get a shot of tequila if you want to grab a shot. That's what I'm going to do right now.
Eugene, can we have some whiskey, please? She doesn't want to be left waiting. And I know that. That's why I tried to start it at 9. She's the queen. A horrible daughter. I'll put myself on the untoward board. No, she's fine. She doesn't want to be left waiting. I don't blame her. 1 million Kiki bucks for everyone still hanging out with us. We have AMA fashion to look at. Michaelene and I love to do that. I want to remind everybody, of course, we have Key on Noon tomorrow. And if you were just here because you wanted the drama, you got it. There it is. Now, we're going to have a good old-fashioned Untoward Tuesday once Michaelene takes her shot. Eugene. He must have his head or willfully ignoring me. Eugene?
Yeah.
Michaelene requests that we take a shot together. So could you just pour me a little whiskey? Thank you. If you look in her background, this is our family portrait that she painted of us. That's me in the yellow. Thank you. Thank you, sire. Thank you for waiting on me hand and foot. Chindan, Mom. Happy Untoward Tuesday.
Chindan.
I see you're in a tequila mode these past few days.
Yeah. Just a little jalapeno tequila.
Do you have any thoughts on these freaks? No. I think we said it all.
Which
right?
freaks are we talking about?
The ones I went on.
Other than
about.
okay, the man is a complete nincompoop. He seems young and stupid.
Chupak Dopra.
Whatever the fuck his name is. He knows nothing. He is nothing.
Right.
And they all think they know you so well, which is so disturbing to me.
Isn't it creepy?
Yeah. And then Brittany, I met her once. I wasn't impressed.
Yeah. She's weird. And not just rude. That's all. It's all we're saying.
And her voice, I mean, it's like nails on a chalkboard. It's awful.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
In between the belches. Disgusting.
Is that her corn allergy that's happening with the belching?
Maybe it's affected her vocal cords. I don't know. Mom, dozens are affected by it have you ever heard of such a thing? And
You're
also,
kidding, right? Are you just like being facetious now?
Yes. I'm making fun of it because it's stupid. It is stupid to be allergic to corn. How could we not make fun of this? It's funny. I didn't want to say, oh, I just hate you because you're unremarkable and rude. I was like, let's just make fun of her because she's allergic to corn. Mom, I shamed her. She said I didn't have any regard for people's health. As if I'm her chef. I'm not your chef. I didn't realize it was so dire. That's why I told no one, please don't bring any popcorn. Mom, listen, you have friends over after Michaelene's home is the nightcap for everyone in the this sounds bad.
Not anymore.
Michaelene's house is
I was getting a bad reputation, so I don't have parties here anymore.
There's a point to this. She's the most popular girl in the neighborhood, or she was. Before she, whatever. She says she's
no, it's not that. It's just that I'm the only one that stays at the wine bar until the end, and then they think they can follow me home.
Because you're a party animal. And then what do you do?
Right.
You make everyone popcorn and give them drinks. But what have we learned? That could have killed people.
I wish it would have killed some people. I'm sorry. I didn't say that. No, I did not say that. No, I did not say that.
Don't call me a pig. I'll report my own channel. So please don't do it. My God. I had to put my Fritos away. Michaelene, can you believe it? No, we can't. But yeah, Michaelene always had parties after the fact. Gino, even when we came to visit the first time, I brought Gino to meet you guys. We were exhausted. And then you said to Eugene and I, do you want to go down to the wine bar? We went, well, of course. And then we came back with all of your friends. And then you made us popcorn and turkey sandwiches.
That's right.
No one had to check for corn.
No, nobody did.
Why aren't you having parties anymore?
Because I don't hang around down there. First of all, it's too expensive. And I don't want to be drinking wine all the time, hence the tequila. Because it's too if I open one bottle of wine, I have to drink the whole thing, and I don't want to do that anymore. I'm trying to watch my girlish figure.
You weigh 8 pounds. It's ridiculous here. What are you talking about?
Girlish figure. I just want to know why I look so white. What's happening here?
If you want to turn down your screen thing, go.
Oh yeah, here we go. I always forget there's all kinds of buttons.
Oh, there you go. Fabulous. We have some fashion to look at from the AMAs.
I saw that it was streaming right now. So is it over with?
No. It's probably a replay.
It's a replay. Oh.
But all of these people look like fucking idiots, Mom. It's bad. And we want to remind you to check out our merch store, everyone. If you would like to get Kiki and Michaelene merch. Here she is. Oh, what have you done? There you go. There she is. Go there for all of your Kiki and Michaelene merch needs. Don't you want a mug like this or a crop top? Go there. And what's I going to say? Yeah, so we have the AMAs, the did you know that Richard Gere has a good-looking son named Homer?
Homer Gere.
News to me. No, I've been watching him in the show Euphoria.
Can we see him?
Homer Gere.
Can we see him?
I was like, I've been watching this. Yeah, Homer Gere.
His name is Homer.
Homer Gere. I know that my alternate names were D-Day, Tupac Chopra, and no, I'm just kidding. I know that my alternate names, if it wasn't Keanu, were Suki and Lois. Do you think I would have been a different person if I were Suki or Lois?
Yeah, I think your name matters. I definitely do. I think
Yeah.
you would have still been fabulous like you are, but maybe in a different manner.
Right. Keanu. I mean, right. But if I were Suki Visconti, that would be a weird name. Or Lois Visconti. And me. If my name were Lois Visconti, I would have a corn allergy. Don't you think?
Lois.
Oh,
Lois Thompson. Honestly, I know these guys have probably heard this before, but I said to your dad, I said, you don't really like Lois, right?
I actually like it now, but it would be weird. Weirder than Keanu, even, I guess. But Lois is cool now.
Yeah. Zach said he could see Suki.
Suki. Is it but Suki? Homer Gear. Look at him. Right. Richard Gere makes rare red carpet appearance with son Homer Gear.
Does he look like Richard?
He's handsome as hell. Look at him. Who knew? Who knew about freaking Homer?
Are you showing?
I just love it. Yeah, I am. Hang on. Richard Gere makes rare red carpet appearance with son Homer. Richard Gere brought along his son Homer to the premiere of his new series, The Agency.
Yeah, he's cute.
There he is.
Who's his mom? Who's his mom?
Who knows?
Is this his
that
mom?
lady? Maybe whatchamacallit?
Well, because her name is Alejandra Silva, so he does look sort of Spanish or whatever her nationality is.
So
you can't tell it from this look of Richard Gere, but as far as I'm concerned, he was the best kisser on screen, basically.
Mom.
No, he was.
Well, his son is very handsome.
Yeah,
His
but
name is Homer.
he looks a little Spanish or Brazilian or whatever that Silva woman's nationality is. So
in May, the month, Homer graduated from Brown University with Bachelor of Arts in Psychology and Visual Art. Okay, maybe he wasn't in Euphoria. I don't know why I heard that. Richard's eldest son joined his dad at the 2024 Cannes Film Festival. In September, the actor brought Homer along with him to the Venice Film Festival.
I wish Richard would do something with his eyes so that he doesn't look like an old man like that, and maybe his hair.
He looks pretty young to me.
You know what? He doesn't have eyelids. He's never had
probably
eyelids.
From surgery.
No. He doesn't have eyelids. He should get his eyelids fixed.
He should have got, yeah.
But
like,
it's just my opinion.
You're like the lady because it's always men age gracefully. Women, you're disgusting and it should be stopped. But
I don't think he's a bad looking man, but he's faded. He looks beige.
Looks like Biden.
He truly looks like a shadow of his former self.
Alexa, how old is Richard Gere?
He's younger than me. He's probably 65.
He's 76 years old.
That's what I mean. He's older than me.
He's 76. He looks great. He's almost fucking 80.
But he looks faded. Maybe he needs to start wearing some makeup. I don't know. Something.
Oh, right. But okay, can you imagine? What should he do? Dye his hair like jet black? And then it's
Yeah. And you know what? If he cut it shorter, he would look younger, in my opinion.
At this point,
I know. I can't help it. I'm just so vain. And I think other people should be vain as well.
Well, his son looks vain.
His son is very cute. His
son looks like trouble.
He looks like he's 16 years old.
Homer Gere. is a ridiculous name.
It sounds like some kind of tires.
I love it. Homer Gear.
Homer Gear bicycle tires.
Okay, here we go. Meet you. He is in Euphoria. I clicked on a meet Euphoria heartthrob Homer Gear, whose famous dad you'll immediately recognize. Oh God. Okay.
Hey Siri, how old is Homer Gear, son of Richard?
Homer James Jigm Gear, born on February 6, 2000, is the eldest son of actor Richard Gere and actress Carrie Lowell. As of today, May 26, 2026, he is 26 years old.
Oh.
That was from ChatGPT. Check important info for mistakes.
Nepo babies. Okay, so he's a Nepo baby. I don't know. I've watched every episode of Euphoria, which isn't even like the.
What is a Nepo baby? What does that mean?
Nepotism.
Oh, like
like if I wanted to be a fitness guru, I could because you could get me in. Yeah.
A job, right.
Or like if I wanted to be like the next up and coming fireworks woman of the world, like that you guys could get me my in. You know what I mean? Like that would be Nepo baby.
Yeah. You know what you and Gino should watch? You should watch The Last Dance with the Chicago Bulls. There's 10 episodes in one season, and it's on Netflix. I watched it before, but I rewatched it recently this week. It's such a great basketball movie, really. About it's about the Chicago Bulls.
They won
6 times.
I saw it. Yes, years ago. I mean, a few years ago.
No, it's a while ago. Yeah, but I rewatch it and I forget things. So it's just so fun to rewatch it. Dad's fireworks are in there. Uncle Michael's
I know.
Yep.
I know. Yeah, I remember that. That was a couple years ago. That came out. Did you see? And you were watching Survivor, right? So did you watch the finale of?
I did not. 50? I'm watching Survivor 6 right now.
Okay. Well, can I tell you, we're big Survivor people. Okay. Can I spoil it for you a little bit?
I think you told me already, but you can spoil it again.
Well, for their benefit.
Okay, sure. I don't care because I don't think Survivor is what it used to be. So I didn't. I'll eventually watch it, but I didn't watch the end of it at all.
I really enjoyed this season 50. Probst. They did during the Survivor mistake. During the season 50 Survivor finale, he makes the dumbest mistake. And it's so funny. He spoils it for everybody. So Rizzo, he's like, so they play clips of the whole show throughout the live season finale. They were down to final 4. They were going to build fire. And then one of the contestants, Rizzo, who had to build fire and see who would be able to move on. He invites him out and then he goes, all right, now you're a part of the jury. And then you hear Suri go, you didn't show who won fire yet, Jeff.
That's exactly how she talks.
And then he's like, what? You didn't show who made fire yet, Jeff. And like Rizzo's looking, he's like, what do you mean? He fucking spoiled the whole like surprise for everyone. We're like, Jeff, that's not how you do it on Survivor.
The first time in all those seasons, he spoiled it. Okay.
50. He spoiled the fuck out of it. Like, and he's like, but the consummate professional, when they come back from commercial break, he goes, this is a Survivor first. We gave you a peek into the future. So here's what happens. And I thought it was so cute, but I was like, oh my God, I think we could watch this. Let's see. Jeff Probst makes major mistake during Survivor 50 finale.
It's funny.
Which we love. He's going right on the Untoward board.
All right, we've been talking about it all show and we'll continue to the epic finale of season 50 of our hit CBS series Survivor, capped off with a record-setting grand prize. Now, this is a spoiler alert, so I'm going to give you a second if you haven't seen it. 1,002. Okay, roll the tape.
The winner of Survivor 50.
And by the way, Aubrey won. I know you know that, but
Yeah.
sorry if you haven't seen it yet. I mean, you're living under a rock. You must not care. But I was glad she won. I
Yeah,
thought
I
it was
guess.
better.
I guess.
I
but
feel bad. Yeah.
I just don't consider Survivor to be 27 days. I'm sorry. It's a shadow of its former self. It needs to be
You know what?
39 days.
You know what I'm wondering? It's like, it's not, I don't mind that it's 27 days now.
I
It all
do.
goes
I
a lot
mind it.
faster. But what I'm wondering is like, if they bring all these people and then literally not one person voted for poor Joe. Like,
Why do they really? So why do they have the final 3? It's stupid.
I don't know. It is
They should-
stupid.
They should just
Yeah.
have the final 2 and be done with it.
It's ridiculous. And I can't believe they vote. Yeah. It's so then you end up with the final 3 because they're all such smart players, especially when you bring them back. But how many times is Ozzy? I'm sorry. I have hated Ozzy for forever. I think he's an idiot. I don't care if you can spearfish. I'm sorry that you fell in love with Amanda. Like however many seasons ago. And how many times is he going to walk home with an idol in his pocket? It's Survivor 50 and you did it again. I was rooting for him this time. I was like, he's playing differently. He doesn't care about feeding the tribe. And he walks home with an idol in his pocket. That's mental illness. Just keep doing this. How many opportunities has he had to play Survivor?
But Keanu, the whole show is wrong now, okay? They're in Fiji every single time doing the same puzzles, the same shit over and over again. Survivor 6 that I'm watching was in the Amazon, okay? They went to all different places. Now it's just so medicinal. I don't even know how else to describe it. It's just
They're
medicinal.
churning them out. They're always in Fiji because
it's 27 days. It's a shadow of its former self. Do you know
people
what I mean?
don't. Yeah. I mean, I would still keep it 39 days because then they would be. Yeah, but they give them too much food now. It was really fun when they would like lose their rice in the ocean and starve to death. Like I miss that.
Right.
Yeah.
I know. They rarely have them eating any kind of gross stuff. Did they do it on season 50?
They did actually, because the fans, the gimmick of season 50 is that fans had control. So they brought back eating weird shit. They brought back the Survivor auction.
Yeah. I watched some of it. I just didn't see the last 2. I just didn't see them because it was boring to me. And I hear that Jonathan has been complaining about it.
Which one?
And Joe walked away like a man. So
Jonathan, is complaining because it's like, what do you mean? I'm Thor and I got to the end. You're going to vote for this nerd? That's what I think he feels like. It's like, well, no, Jonathan. I mean, that's the way it goes. He has been complaining, I think. You could tell he thought that he had it in the bag. And to add insult to injury, for some reason, as if Survivor is not the most like fucking rich the Survivor Corporation, I'm sure CBS has a lot of fucking money. Why do we have celebrity fans donating money for their prizes?
I don't know. It's ridiculous. And also, it's not really $1 million. They probably get $600,000. Okay. They probably take 40% in taxes. The government does. So it's not really $1 million prize. The $2 million, they're not getting $2 million, but at least they're getting $1 million because they take taxes. Survivor, the CBS or Survivor, the whole corporation of Survivor should pay the taxes on that, and it should be an actual $1 million.
Well, that's any prize money you win on any show, I
But
guess.
they say
but-
it's $1 million, and it's not.
Well, then you got to account that to. That's how. Yeah, you got to take that out of here.
Sorry, $1 million,
also-
and we pay the taxes.
Well,
so you
this
get
year
the
it's-
million.
Well, I guess. Well, this year it's 2 million because Mr. Beast
Gave $1 million.
Gave it, but only with a coin flip. So.
Oh
I mean,
yeah, that's right. That's right. Because
you get
that,
the million,
that funny
right?
guy flipped it. What's his name?
Right. I forget his name too now.
The announcer. Yeah.
But I liked him.
No, but the whole thing is so boring. It's so boring. Zach just said that too. It's so boring on Fiji. They do the same things over and over again, and there's no surprises to it anymore. They bring people in to play the guitar or sing or do silly things like
as a
Mr.
prize, like you're gonna watch this guy play guitar. Yeah.
Oh my god!
I
Get down and dirty. Get really. 39 days is more like Survivor. 27, it's a snooze fest for me.
I've only watched 2 now of the new iteration of it since it's been 27 days. The one that I watched was for 49 and I liked it. I thought it was a great season, but everybody's a real social player. I do miss the days of them starving them to death and
really surviving, really being a tribe and really surviving.
It's become dystopian. Listen, I think though, you give me a Survivor milestone like 50, you bring back Ozzy, Sari, who else did I like on there? That weird guy with the glasses. They brought back the lady from the first damn season, Jenny or whatever. She got voted off first, of course. Stephanie, yeah. Like, you bring back all those people. Colby, who fucking that man is he has a vagina. Colby has a vagina. Poor fucking Colby. He's the first man that Jeff Probst called by last name. That's how you do it on Survivor, Donaldson. He keeps trying, and then he gets owned by Coach every time now. He needs to get up.
Absolutely. I never hated Coach, but I really can't stand him now.
I have always hated Coach. People would mock him. I just remember Tyson going, "Listen, I'm going to give you some advice. Don't tell us your stories.
And don't wear feathers in your hair.
Don't wear feathers in your hair. People aren't interested in your stories. They mock you. Don't wear feathers in your hair. Okay?
I love Tyson.
You want to be
the best.
I love Tyson. I love when he told Coach, like, listen, don't do that. People are mocking you. I'm trying to give you some advice. And he's like, it's
and then
so
Coach
hard
said,
out here.
"Can I have a hug?"
Yes, can I please have a hug? And Tyson's like, I'm just letting you know, like, people aren't thinking you're cool when you're telling these stories. It's such a social game. It's like, yeah. And then people are rolling their eyes while they're trying to go to sleep. And he's talking about, so it's like, it's like this man, like reliving, like, so he's telling you about everybody in his life and doing all this stuff. This season 50, first time I've ever liked Coach. Because it seemed like he was playing a little bit differently.
I just couldn't stand him. And the whole thing is, wouldn't it be refreshing if 51 they came back with 39 days and a different venue? Oh my God. With all new people. No, none of the alumni. None. Okay. All new people.
They've given the fans, I think, I forget the theme of the new one, but I think it's another like fan thing where like they help. It's all new people for sure. They've already filmed it, but like, let's put them in Tocantins again and give them nothing but one bag of rice. And literally there's no like, oh, let's do the challenge where you get, comfort and hammocks and let's not bring any stars in. Like, I would like to see like a bare bones, no immunity idols.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
It would be so good. All right. They could just do immunity idols. That's the only thing. Okay. Because that's kind of fun. That's
That
kind of
is-
fun. It is, but nothing that's also contrived.
Yeah.
It's all contrived and it's ridiculous. So
And all new challenges. I
all
don't
new-
want to
they-
see
They
one new
definitely
challenge.
need new challenges for sure.
Do you know that? So Aubrey ordered, you know, that one that's like the ball where you place the ball in there and it goes zoom, zoom, zoom,
All the way
zoom.
down like that, and you have to do another ball.
And then after a little, and you have a
And
hand
catch
tied
here
behind
and
your
catch
back.
here and catch here and catch
Yes.
here.
Yes,
Yeah, and
yes.
your hand- oh yeah, okay.
You have a hand tied behind your back.
Yeah.
She ordered one of those on Etsy before she
And
went
practiced it.
and practiced it. That does it. So when it was coming down to the final four, it was like the final four immunity challenge. She walks up there and she sees, yes, this is what I've practiced, because how else does she have a chance? Right.
Yeah,
But
right,
she
right.
ordered one on Etsy. So of course she wins. Then the other two go to fire. And it's like, we shouldn't be able to order any of the challenges on Etsy, I don't think. Right? Just not for
but
nothing.
People make them. I mean, they'll build them in their backyards.
Okay, well, if you take the time to build one, maybe fine. But if we're able to order some of the challenges on Etsy,
I
mean,
know it's just really gotten ridiculous now.
But no,
so-
I mean, and I love those challenges. Like, I mean, I guess if I don't have a backyard, I could go on my fire escape and balance on like, a bucket with my arm above my head. That would be a way to practice.
I literally
Like,
think that's the only kind of challenge I would be halfway decent at.
I think stamina
I can-
puzzles, I'd probably be cooked.
No,
but
puzzles.
like,
I wouldn't be able to do a puzzle. Not at all. And I can't fucking swim very good. It would be awful. I would be like Sandra. Sandra.
yeah, but she won twice.
I know, but she
Twice.
wasn't even good. And she would just go on. I don't do that.
Right. And then even Cerie's a
The
great player
queen
too.
stays the queen.
Queen stays queen. Right. Those are the players that win now. It's like, it's not the challenge kings. Colby literally gets injured every single time now. He
Yeah,
gets
he's
a
like an
hangnail.
old- He's
out.
really just
Yeah.
an old coot. Yeah, he's always bleeding and he's
he was such an American hero that first season he played.
My God, I just remember him holding those buckets on this thing.
And then
All the muscles.
And then when he came back for Heroes versus Villains, he just got owned by Coach. Coach was dragging him through the sand. And then he gets injured every time. Like Kentucky Tim says, I'd like to see all blue collar skills and folks that live off the land at home. Fishermen, carpenters, masons. It's well, that's akin to like what is it? Brawn, beauty. Yeah.
I mean, they did have blue collar, white collar, no collar. They had
Yes.
that one. That's a great one. If you didn't watch that, you should go back and watch that one.
Yeah. Wouldn't it
That's
be
the
interesting?
idea. It was
Or if
pretty
they
interesting.
yeah, if they did all blue collar workers, if they did all oh my god, internet streamers with feuds, which tribe are you on? Like it would be great. It could be, podcast wars. It could be
You can meet all your favorite assholish podcast people.
right. I'm sorry. I know that we have a reward challenge, but is there corn in the food reward? Is there corn and coconuts? Is there corn in this rice?
Well, Big Red wouldn't understand any of it, okay?
What is she mean? She would never have any idea if anybody was joking or lying to her at all.
She
Well, I don't
doesn't.
really
She
understand
can't-
that.
She can't decipher that.
Well, she told me she was voting this way and she voted another way. With
Yes,
Survivor, Big
Yeah, I
Red.
know. She can't, she can't decipher that.
Oh my God, we need an all-female streamer Survivor, 2 tribes.
So
whole
number
deal.
6 is in the Amazon, but it's all women against all men, which is pretty
Oh,
interesting.
that one's fun. Yeah, that
Yeah,
would
it's a
be
really
fun.
good one. Do you remember that one? It's a long time ago.
Who's a famous person from it?
Jenna Maraska, who was married
Yeah.
to, she actually wins. She's married to. She was married to Ethan.
Yes.
Yes,
I
she's
loved
married to
her.
Ethan.
I loved
She's
her.
not
And then
anymore, but
Ethan.
yeah, she was. Yeah, and those two. So Jenna and Heidi took their tops off when they were standing. on
Yes,
the
for
thing.
peanut butter
For peanut
and
butter.
chocolate.
They took their tops.
That is a Survivor fucking like iconic moment. They're standing there, and he brings out something to like entice them to like get off the thing.
Yeah, right.
And they go, "We don't want that, but if you bring us peanut butter and chocolate, we'll take our tops off." And Jeff goes, "Can we get some peanut butter and chocolate, please?" That's how we do it on Survivor. I mean, he never fucking acted so quickly.
We'll
in his
jump off for
life.
peanut butter and chocolate. Oh shit.
Does anybody have any peanut butter and chocolate? And they brought him there, like, and then they go, "Wee!" and they jump off. He's like, "Yes." Oh, I remember
And
that.
there were some older guys in it that were going, I can't look at this. I can't look
I
at this.
have a wife. Quick, look at Rocco. He goes, "Trump's America would love a redo of the race war season." Yes, they did. They tried that too.
What
They
was the
said-
race? Oh, that was that was
They
Hispanics
separated-
and blacks and whites.
That was maybe not right.
If they signed up for it and they were okay with it, it was okay.
Parvati has always been my favorite. I've
She's
loved
great.
her for
She's
great.
great.
Yeah.
She knows exactly what she's doing. She's great. And
Yes.
you know what? I do like Russell Hantz, but Boston Rob, I think Boston Rob and Tyson are my two favorites.
And you know what, Jeff, even in season 50, Mom, Boston Rob's not there. He's moved on. He's played traitors by now.
Right.
Okay?
He's doing other things. but-
He's not even there. And he goes, he reminds everyone. He's like, he said to Ozzy to his face, he's like, "You know, you're just one away from the challenge, the most challenges one of all time, which is my best friend Boston Rob." That's basically what he says. And then Ozzy loses and he goes home. So I don't know if Ozzy will ever have. He's like, the record holder is my best friend in the entire world, Boston Rob. And then Ozzy loses, walks home with an idol in his pocket. Like, that's what he does.
Look at Rocco Thompson. Rob
sucks.
I have the rules. I have the rules by Boston Rob. I have that book that he wrote. Do you want to see it?
Also, let's not. Yes, please. Yeah. Oh my God. Yes. Will you please get it? And
Okay,
let's
yeah,
not
I'll go get it.
forget. I'm sure you can hear me while we're going on about
Okay.
this. But
All right, go ahead.
Let's not forget. If you're not a Survivor fan, it's just fun to hear us talk about it. But let's not forget that Boston Rob, Jeff has such an erection for Boston Rob that he basically handed him a season. He didn't win on a season with all like veterans. He won on a season where he was one veteran with a bunch of newbies, and they handed it to him. They handed it to him, and I love Boston Rob too. How could you not? I almost called you Eugene. They did. They handed it to him. He wanted him to win. They orchestrated a way for Boston Rob to win. And don't get me wrong, I was happy to see it. I wanted Rob to win. But you know, come on. They trotted him out like a prize pig. They did. And then everybody just like, even the tribe gave it to him. I felt like the tribe of newbies said like, he deserves this. They gave up $1 million for Rob. Now, you can say that that's like, it was handed to him, or could you look at it like he's just that charming? And now he wrote a book on the rules. He didn't do that well on Traitors, did he? Well, he did pretty well, but it's all the dick swingers that Mom loves and never win, who I can't stand. I hate Colby, always have. And now, he was on the second season. Do you know, here's a little Survivor trivia. The year that Survivor, the second one came out, I believe it was Australia. People were naming their child Colby that year more than any other year. the name Colby blew up because of Survivor. And so that's why I think Jeff has like, he keeps bringing him back and he keeps getting a hangnail and like having a problem. The Rule Book by Boston Rob. Hit us with some highlights. Strategies for Life.
Okay, the Boston Rob Rule Book, Strategies for Life by Robert C. Mariano.
Tony.
You want me to read some of it?
Oh yeah, Tony. Did Tony ever win? By the way,
Yeah, Tony won twice.
Oh yeah, he's the only other
He
one. That
won twice. He's a great player. I like him, and I know you don't like him too much, but I like him.
I like him. His
some
spy
of the
shack.
chapters. Okay, so some of the chapters are like there's an introduction, and then there's Know Who You Are, Be Adaptable. These are the chapters.
Okay.
Smarten
Got
Up.
it. Okay.
Let's see.
Smarten up.
Clean
You
it
gotta
up.
Smarten up. Yeah. Clean it up.
Clean it up. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Right.
That's right out of The Godfather.
He is one to write a book after Rocco and I were just saying in here, like they handed him a win. He was one of 2 alumni on the entire season. It was him and Russell Hantz. Of course, that tribe gets rid of Russell. And then the tribe just like wanted to give it to him. That was it.
Well, the only reason that his wife, what's her name?
Amber.
Amber. The only reason she won is because Boston Rob let her. And I don't know why he did that, but I think that
it's his fatal flaw. He fell in love.
Yeah.
And he could have picked the other bitch to go to the
I
end.
know, but he turned on Lex. I liked Lex as a player also. I thought he was great.
I remember Lex, they went on a challenge where you know what I always love when they bring them to like, some people get the Survivor spa or some people get the Survivor Outback tent.
Yeah.
And then other Survivor challenges, they're like, you're going to go learn what it's like to live with this tribe and, you know, help the children and get some philanthropy. And Lex was there and one of the like little children had cigarettes. And while they were all playing soccer, like Ethan was there playing soccer with the children and Lex was like smoking with like an 8-year-old.
Yeah.
Like,
I love Lex. I did. I thought Africa was really, really a good one. That's the one that Todd was on, I believe. No. That wasn't Todd.
That's China.
That was China. Yeah. With the girl who cried and wept all the time, tall player. She was
Amanda.
After a while, I just couldn't even stand her.
Who I hate her.
I know.
hate her. Who Ozzy fell in love with. And he said to Parvati at the end of I can't it's where they all came back. It was people that have played before against people that haven't, veterans versus whatever. And it was Parvati and him and Ozzy and Amanda.
Fans versus favorites.
Fans versus favorites. Thank you. It's one of my favorite seasons. This is the first one I showed Eugene. And it was like Parvati and Amanda and Ozzy and James had an alliance or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, Parvati, because she's a smart player, she's like, let's do an all-female alliance. Like, what do you think? You think we're going to win against Ozzy? And then she has to go against Amanda and leave her out of the vote. They get Ozzy out. And then when Ozzy's on the jury, he looks Parvati in the eye and he says, how dare you do this to me? And I'm mostly mad at Ozzy. He says, I'm mostly mad at you because you took away time that I could have spent with Amanda. Oh my God. Why? And Amanda, I'm falling in love with you. Amanda's like,
oh my God. Okay. So do you remember when they went to the Louis Stevenson's house in whatever that was? I think it was Colby. And it was Colby, Amanda, and
Eliza.
No, not Eliza.
It is Eliza. Oh, wait.
No, it's not Eliza. I can't remember her name, but it's Colby, Amanda, and
her name is I forget, but she got big boobs.
She's kind of a Danielle.
She's like,
Danielle found that they were all in the same bed, and Danielle found the clue
to the
immunity idol in the popcorn. And so she just shoved it down underneath the bed, and Amanda caught her doing that. And she went over there and literally stole it from her. And the two of them, they were fist fighting about it. I swear to God.
She said, Amanda, give it back to me. She's from Boston. She's like, I had it first. I saw it first. She's like, no.
And Amanda with her droopy, drippy eyes and no.
I wonder if I can find that. Hang on.
It's so fucking
Amanda.
good. Oh my God.
Yeah,
and what I don't get, Robert Louis Stevenson's mansion there, and they're sleeping in their filthy clothes in the bed. Okay.
This is why these rewards, they're like, here's what you're gonna win. You're gonna win a tour of Robert Louis Stevenson's house. And then everybody goes, oh yay.
And then you can sleep in a bed.
The last thing you want after, like, I don't know, 30 days on an island is a tour of a house.
Well, but also they didn't even let them take showers or anything. They just
three
of them got in a queen size bed.
And they gave them like
weird.
one little bowl of
And
popcorn.
then they watched Treasure Island and the
right. And it was so awkward. And then Colby's like, what are these girls fighting over? I'm enjoying Treasure Island. It's like, keep reading the game, Colby.
And she's like, Amanda. And he's like, Amanda, give it back to Danielle.
Give it back to, I know. It's like, okay. Oh my God.
Amanda is ruthless. She's ruthless.
And she's just awful. Most awkward rewards in Survivor history.
I don't think she's ever won.
Wait, this has got to be in here. Hang on. I think it's got to be in this clip here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, here's Cole. Oh my God, it's in here. Watch this. And then we'll watch Jeff ruining this. Hang on.
Funny stuff. I love it. I still love it.
I love it. It's great. Hang on. Make it big. This is the. Oh no. Oh no. This is the most awkward rewards in Survivor history. Oh no. Oh no.
An overnight trip to the former home of Treasure Island author Robert Louis Stevenson and a screening of the 1934 film version of that story in Stevenson's.
What a prize. Thank you for the home tour. I was really, I've got an
three of them in their filthy clothes in that bed.
I would have been like, and then like they don't even care with the pop. Oh God, there's corn. Jesus Christ. Thank God no one has an allergy. Yeah, it's all coming full circle. They gave them a fucking tour and then they made them watch this. They look miserable. It's the most awkward.
Look at they're just in this bed. The three of them. It's weird.
It's true. It's like this is not a reward. I would rather be on the island. Thank you. Like
bed. None of the three seem terribly excited about all this, and you can see the profound disinterest in their eyes as they tour Stevenson's home. Amanda looks even more bored than usual. And
it's true.
More bored than usual.
She looks like, I cannot believe this is what's happening now. Like, really?
Why am I here?
So
why am I here? It's like this is more torturous than starving them for 39 days. After you've been starving, here's your after you've done this major challenge and you've won, let's go on a historic tour. Okay.
In our dirty clothes.
In our filthy clothes.
While watching the film in bed, Amanda and Danielle both begin looking for an idle clue, which Danielle finds in the popcorn. What follows is truly embarrassing to watch, as Amanda gets up and sits next to Danielle and steals the clue, leading to a weird wrestling match as the two women get increasingly physical.
It is a weird wrestling match. It's almost like, what kind of like softcore, like porno am I watching? Like, what is this? Why are they filthy?
Look at him.
Like, it's real. He's like, what's going on, girls?
I wish I could hear them speak.
No, you can't because it'll be, but it is so fucking shocking. And then he's like, what's happening? Because his head isn't in the game. He's an older school player. He's like, this is our reward. We better enjoy it. Meanwhile, they're fighting over a fucking clue. They're filthy.
In their bikinis.
Yes. Like,
and they're smelly, dirty, filthy bikinis.
I know. And they made them all get in this same bed. And it's like, now it's even more torturous. Enjoy Treasure Island.
Oh,
I'd be
my
like,
God.
wow, God. Oh, no.
Over the clue, while a nearly catatonic Colby just lay in bed beside them. The awkward fight and
He was nearly catatonic. He is catatonic. He doesn't even get up to even try and see what's going on. He is checked the fuck out. He's done. Like, I don't have the will to move on.
Oh
Like,
my God.
Colby's complete and utter apathy are low-key hilarious. And when they go to him to referee over who owns the clue, Colby drops a line that honestly summarizes his entire game this season.
I didn't even see what happened. I was watching Treasure Island.
Amanda ultimately gives the clue.
I didn't even see what happened. I was watching Treasure Island. Okay. All right, Donaldson. That's not how you play Survivor.
Back and is voted out later that episode, which, well, what can you expect when your allies are practically in the fetal position while you're fighting for your life in this game?
Look at her.
It is so funny. I hate her.
He had to give it back to her. I mean, that was so rude.
She didn't have. I mean, she had to give it back to her. But
yes, she did. Oh, all hell would have rained down on her. Danielle would not have had it.
Well, if I had the fucking wherewithal and like Goshen to like go and see that she had the clue and I took it
not.
from her.
She stole it right from her. Okay, absolutely not.
I wouldn't have had the balls to like go and like take it from her. Like, all right, she found it in the popcorn. Again, she found it in the popcorn. It could have been harming. It could have harmed someone.
They could have all blown up with some kind of welts.
No. How did their faces not swell up? How did they not expire? I mean, they say Survivor's dangerous, but I didn't know there was popcorn involved.
Popcorn. Jeez.
Your reward is popcorn. If you want this clue, you better fish through this popcorn. That is triggering to dozens of Americans, Jeff.
Oh my God. So fucking funny. So fucking funny. The whole thing is funny. It's really
great.
Was.
So I enjoyed season 50. I really did. I
watched up until maybe the last 3 or 4 episodes. I would tune into it, but I'm not into it because I don't think it's as hard because it's only 27 days. I just don't think it's as hard. If you would see these people, number 6, traipsing around in the Amazon, you can't fucking believe it. Okay.
I need to go back because sometimes they would.
Guatemala. Oh my God. The girls don't even have a shelter for quite a few days, not even a good shelter. And there's tarantulas just running all over the ground.
I miss that.
It's truly disgusting.
I do. I miss, like, I always think back, like sometimes they were so fucking starving. There was that one woman, Dawn, and her like flipper came out of her mouth. She started screaming.
I hated her. And
I hated
Brenda,
her too.
no, her name was, and Brenda went and saved it for her. And then she turned on Brenda. Oh my God.
She did. And then Brenda was like, I'll bring Dawn to the challenge, to the reward with me with the families or whatever. And then Jeff gave them the option.
And Brenda did, and yes.
Jeff gave them the option. He's like, Brenda, so you and Dawn can go on the catamaran with your families, or everyone else.
To these 4 people with their
and
families.
Dawn was screaming.
She was pissed off.
Screaming, I'm hungry.
I am so mad I could spit.
It's like she said, It's okay. She, oh God. Oh God, it was horrible.
Oh my God.
It's
And that was
psychological.
the episode when Brandon Hance just went nuts and
Yes.
was
Yes, and then
ruining the
Jessica,
camp and
he started like
he
burning
was
things.
pissed off at Philip.
Yes,
And who wouldn't be pissed off at Philip?
right. Not Boston Rob. He knew. He's like, let me bring the most unlikable guy with me. Everybody is learning from Boston Rob's rule book. Right. It's wild. So this season, Jeff Probst makes this major mistake. He spoils it for everybody. I think he handled it pretty well. Even Gino was like, I don't think that's his fault. I'm like, no, it's his fault. It was
It
hilarious.
doesn't matter. I mean, after all these seasons, he makes one huge mistake, but
It was
I think
hilarious.
it's kind of funny, and he saved it.
He didn't save it. We were all extremely disappointed. Let me see if this one. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Dawn, Oprah's best friend, is going to explain this to us. Hang on. Here we go.
Oh,
Sorry.
Gail?
Gail. Isn't this Gail?
That's her best friend.
24 former castaways arrived on the beaches of Fiji.
Welcome to Survivor 50.
Hoping to survive 26 days. It was a season full of twists. It's the
I don't like her.
and turns.
Tonight,
Her name was Vivian, I think.
Yeah.
Have their quite planned, including one that wasn't quite planned.
Anyway, Rizzo, you become the final member of our jury.
Yep, that was true. Rizzo was a
So he sends him to sit down before they've seen whether or not he was eliminated.
The fire winner.
Yes. And then look at Rizzo's face. If you look at it, I'll mute it so we can mute or whatever. I won't even mute it. But oh, wait, here we go. So he goes, go take a seat. So he's interviewing him. We haven't seen if he's still in the running or not. And look at Rizzo's face here. He's like, what are you doing, Jeff? And I swear to you, Rizzo will be Jeff's successor if he ever decides to retire. I don't know if he will, but it's like at this point, Rizzo like explains things better than Jeff. Sometimes Jeff, because he played 2 seasons in a row, Rizzo did. He turns to Rizzo and goes, why don't you take this one, Rizzo? It's hilarious. And then he goes, well, Jeff, this is a survivor first. Like, it's like adorable. It's so cute. Here we go. Oh, wait here.
Rizzo, you become the final member of our...
But 3 players will have their torches snuffed.
Wow.
Including one that wasn't quite planned.
Anyway, Rizzo, you become the final member of our jury.
Yep.
He's
that
like, what are
was
you doing,
true.
Jeff?
Rizzo
What are you doing?
was a final member of the jury. The talk about the spoiler alert
is going to figure out what just happened.
They didn't show the fire.
Fire hasn't happened yet. TV host Jeff Probst.
Did you hear? She goes, so we go, the fire hasn't happened yet, Jeff. It hasn't happened. Jeff, they don't know about the fire yet, you idiot. Fire hasn't happened yet. He's like, what just happened? The fire hasn't happened yet.
Funny.
I think that wasn't quite planned.
Anyway, Rizzo, you become the final member of our jury.
Yep, that was true. Rizzo was a final member of the jury. The talk about the spoiler alert
is going to figure out what just happened.
They didn't show the fire.
Fire hasn't happened yet. TV host Jeff Probst unintentionally revealed that key detail before the challenge had aired. Jeff took the mix-up in stride.
Instead, we did a survivor twist. It's the last twist of the season. We call it a peek into the future. So now we're going to watch Rizzo lose in fire to John.
That was just so cute. He
That's
handled it really well. He did.
Yeah,
He
I
did.
mean, honestly.
I just loved that. I love watching Jeff fuck up. Also, during this season, the fans voted that Jeff competes in one challenge.
Oh my gosh, what challenge did he do?
something where they're holding like a bucket of water like this. And Jeff's like, that's a lot harder than it looks, folks. Like, I mean, he didn't last like 2 seconds,
right.
basically. Yeah. Oh,
So funny.
well, we love the Survivor moments.
I know. We could go on and on. We could break down each episode. Just give us a little
Honestly.
synopsis. Just go to number 1, go to 2, and then we can remember everything that happened.
Let's watch the next season every week. We'll break down what we feel
Okay.
about it.
Okay. I just wish they would get back to what they were and not be in Fiji all the time and not do puzzles all the time and not have 27 days. They need to take it back. They didn't listen. They listened to their fans for this one, but they never listened to the true fandom that the true Survivor fans loved about the show. They didn't listen to it. After COVID, Jeff said it's not going back. This is it.
Well, I mean, they gave them options. Like, what do you want to see? Like this, but they ain't leaving Fiji for sure. Like,
but it's
It'll
Jeff.
burn-
I think
we're
it's just going to
living-
burn the show out now. I think that's my opinion, but maybe not.
I better apply. I gotta apply. I have to. And you know what gets me? I don't care who it is. I don't care what season I'm watching. The damn family visit. I weep every time.
So do I. It's ridiculous. I cry at every fucking one. It's ridiculous.
It's crazy. It just pulls at your heartstrings.
It does.
Aubrey's
I cried through the whole thing.
in spoiler alert, but everybody's seen it by now. At the end, so they're at the final 3 and they get the brunch or whatever at Tree Mail. Well, instead for this season, they see a boat coming. So it's Joe, Jonathan, and Aubrey. And they see a boat coming up, and Jonathan's going, that's my brother.
Oh my God.
That's
so
my
they
brother.
were there for the final thing.
And they brought them like a little brunch, and then Aubrey's mom hopped off the boat, and now I'm in fucking tears. I'm like,
yeah, right.
Oh God.
Aubrey wanted to win in the worst way. From the very time that she first played, she just wanted to win in the worst way.
She's played like 5 times, and she said something. She's like, my mom's seen it all. Like, she said something. She's like, I've played 5 times, and they said my social game wasn't good, and from when the internet tells you that you're horrible and that you're disgusting, and like all this.
How do you do all that? But you just get a thick skin, and you know what? You really definitely have to know who you are, though, to be on there,
dude. RC, he was in Red. It was like Super Mario, and I don't know if they ever explained it. Jonathan's brother, I don't know if that's just like his thing, but he was just wearing these red suspenders. I think he was almost like shirtless. I don't think he was dressed up like super, like it wasn't a thing. It was like it went over my head, but he was. I thought the same damn thing.
Maybe that was his gimmick, and he wants to be on now.
Yeah, well,
that maybe they promote stuff like that now for people who are interesting people to be on. I don't know. I just think
if they do a family episode or season, we got to. I have to apply.
I mean, I think if you apply, you will get on. I definitely do. I think if I was as secure as I am now, back then, because I tried out twice. Well, I sent a video once, and then I got in front of a camera down in Charlotte at Founders Hall. I just think that, at that time, they hooked you up and they're going to videotape you. And we didn't do that back then. Do you know what I mean? That was so, holy shit. I think I said
well, now you're used
why
to
do you want to
being
be on Survivor? I said, because I love it. And I've watched it from the very beginning. This was for Survivor 10. And I've watched it from the very beginning. And I will tell me what you would, whatever. I just said, I'd just like to get a tan and lose 20 pounds.
And how they didn't accept you, that's insane. Like, you're already 8 pounds though. So maybe she has an eating disorder. I don't know.
No, I was.
And the first time she applied, we were all a part of her application. She wrote a song.
We have to find that video. I know it's got to be somewhere. It's got to be in the storage unit somewhere. We have to find that and put it on digital. We have
I
to
was
find that.
in what, maybe kindergarten, first grade. We all put pareos on. We put the bird on,
And
one bird
I
on
had
Dad's
the umbrella
shoulder,
cockatoo on my head.
and I played the drums,
And Tom
and
played
Dad played the
guitar, and
guitar.
Rocco played the keyboards.
And the last line was, "Come on, Mark, open the door. If I can't get on 3, please get me on 4." Where in the fuck? I mean,
Yeah,
how
if
did
you don't
you
put
not
me on
accept
3,
that?
please put me on 4. I wrote the song.
You did, just
I
like
did.
you wrote a children's book. Those
It's
are
so
great.
good. With that bird on my head, it's so much fun.
It was fabulous. It really
It
was.
was. We got to find that so we can put it on the show because it's hilarious.
I know. It was so good.
Yeah. When
Well,
you get here, maybe we can go over to the storage unit or whatever and see if we can find that.
it's probably on. I mean, I remember. I feel like it was like a tape. Like
It was a tape. It
Yeah.
was a VHS tape, and we must have had 2 of them. I don't know, but I don't even know how, because I sent that to my cousin Kathy too. We had an extra one.
It's somewhere. It's in the Thompson archives for sure.
It is. It is.
That
So-
would be a fabulous thing to play on here. You said I wrote this song for my application video to Survivor, and I need the family band, as if we could play even. Dad was wearing a pareo, like a skirt.
We all were wearing a pareo.
He had Buddy on his shoulder. You had Coco on your head, and I was like,
it was so good.
we are a fun family.
We are very fun.
We really are.
Yeah.
And
then we're not.
We are. It's been Untoward Tuesday. I think we should wrap it up here. Unless you have something you'd like to, we could get to the fashion, but now I feel like, are we fading? Or are you having too much fun?
Maybe
can go
we're
on.
fading. Maybe we can, can we do one tomorrow and get to the fashion?
Sure. Yeah.
How about that?
Oh,
Are you
know
doing
what? No,
Keanu tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll do Keanu, but I would love to do, let's do a pop-up stream in the evening tomorrow. And we'll
Okay,
get to
that
the
would be fun.
fashion. Me,
That'll
you.
be fun.
It's a
Because
date.
I didn't get enough time tonight, damn it.
I know. And I got carried away, but it had to
Well,
be.
no, I was just getting antsy and aggravated because
Don't you think I know you by now? I know.
Yes, but you abuse me. 'Cause
Mom, don't say that. Are you kidding me?
It's elder abuse.
Oh my God.
You know what? I'm good for a while, and then I'm like, okay, when the fuck are they going to shut up?
I know. And I'm going, all right. Yep.
I can't stand it a minute longer.
I know, because you want your people to see you. I know. And
Well, not
but
even
we had-
that. I mean, sure I do, but I'm waiting around all fucking day because we're gonna do Untoward Tuesday, and Untoward Tuesday is Untoward Venti.
Well, when breaking news happens,
Oh, for
it
fuck's
has
sake.
to be discussed.
Jesus Christ. Ugh.
Effective of anyone else.
It's disgusting. Is that her really burping like that?
Yes.
That is disgusting.
Yes.
She's a pig. She's a little piglet.
Don't say that. She will false flag us.
I don't care. She's a little piglet. What the fuck?
Right, but God forbid. I said, okay, she's a pig. Oh, thank you, Diane. We love all of you. Thank you for the OG butt rug babies being here, like Diane and everybody.
Yes,
yeah,
thank
let's
you
do a
for-
pop-up stream tomorrow. Of course, we're
Okay,
doing
perfect.
Keanu, and then
Okay,
we'll get to
perfect.
the fashion tomorrow. We'll get to all of it.
Okay.
Kentucky Tim, did anyone make the Untoward board yet? I have Mr. White. He requested to be on it. And then I don't have anyone else because we stopped the call in line for a time because people abused it and so we had to stop it. But
we're gonna have to regroup about that.
Yes, but the Untoward board, obviously, I'm going to put myself on it for making Michaelene wait.
And I'm going to put myself on it for getting pissed off at her making me wait.
And we're going to put Brittany Venti on it for being an insufferable, backstabbing,
burping bitch.
BIG.
That's her new name from now on. She's a burping bitch.
The burpster. Brittany Burpee.
Brittany Burpee.
It's disgusting. Anyone else?
Please don't do that. Please don't play that in front of me.
It's horrible.
It makes me want to gag.
Yeah, exactly. Excuse me. You guys, so yes, we have Keon Noon tomorrow, obviously. It is starting right on time, ladies and gentlemen. And then Michaelene and I are going to do a pop-up stream for the evening because, yes, we're very excited about it. And we do have a new Keanu cast coming out to you shortly because who doesn't want to see their most famous, fabulous podcast sisters?
They were never such devoted sisters. Mr. Lord.
He's going, what the fuck are these two fools doing?
Mr. Sister.
Lord.
Lord. Oh. Oh, he just knows everything. Oh, and you're right. I will put Tupac Chopra on there as well. So we have.
Yeah, I think he's just a young, stupid man.
I don't know. How young could he be to be so hurt?
I don't know. I like made the picture bigger so I could look. He looks pretty young. He looks pretty young and stupid. So
yeah.
And why?
I don't know.
What he's butt hurt because you don't remember him?
I didn't know of him. I said.
So what does that tell you, DJ, or whatever your name is?
He just wasn't in my algorithm, but he's like, she's acting like an elitist. He went, I don't know. One too many women hurt you. He thinks I was negging him. I said, I'm married. I'm not.
What does negging mean exactly? Is that
meaning
like
I'm I'm purposefully like I'm pulling at your little pigtails because I like you.
Did you hear what I said? Is that like pegging?
What did you say? No, I was neither negging or pegging him. Maybe in his dreams.
And I'm sorry. What is with all these people and your OnlyFans? Fucking grow up, you people.
Sending me a bad person that I had a former OnlyFans.
Fucking grow the fuck up, okay?
Oh my god. Oh, he's married with kids. He's a nice guy mostly. So I've heard. I have to, but again, I had to tease him because like to be so hurt by me going, what is his name? D-Day Cobra. That is a crazy overreaction. So I just feel like he might have some trauma in his past from women, maybe not being memorable to women, but good on him. He's on an extremely popular show. But you know me. I have to tease people when they're weird.
And if somebody's making fun of you, I'm going to make fun of them.
Yeah. Now burp.
I won't. I couldn't get a burp out like that loud ever. It's unbelievable.
I was in the middle of talking about how she's not polite and not, she's unpleasant, and then she just belches. Prove my point some more. Do you think there's corn in here?
It's so Mickey Mouse like. It's incredible.
Oh, I'm the bad person. Anyway, so yes, your Untoward award nominees for the week. Myself, Michaelene, because I left Michaelene waiting, and then Michaelene, she nominated herself for being a little impatient, so she certainly won't be the winner. Brittany, you're on there.
I was getting anxious, and it was giving me some aggravation.
So I'm actually going to put you on the toward section.
Okay.
Michaelene goes on the toward section. I'll put myself for
Because of my infinite patience with this child.
right. And then Brittany and Tupac Chopra, you are on the Untoward board for this week. And I think we may have a winner. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Untoward Tuesday, and it has been a rabble-rousing episode. I will see you guys tomorrow at noon. We're starting on time. And then Michaelene and I will get a Keanu cast out to you very shortly, and we're going to do a pop-up stream tomorrow. And yes, Tyler, I love your suggestions. We may just cover the poor, there's been a breakup in the Dabbleverse. Maybe we'll take a look at that. So sad to see it go. Michaelene, I love you.
I love you too.
Thank you for joining me, all of you. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for
You guys,
joining
as
us.
always, you subscribe if you're not subscribed. Become a member if you're not a member. You guys are the eels, hips, the cats, the pajamas, and
the bee's knees. Kiki and Mickey out. Love you guys. Thanks for joining us.